Good evening, everyone. It's the FA Cup, Spurs versus Brighton. I'm in the studio doing the watch-along, Coach Dell, alongside the one and only Henry Wright.
Yeah, Henry Wright TV, we're back. FA Cup, what a weekend so far, eh? What a weekend so far.
We are going to get into it, my man Henry, but first of all, a quick message from our sponsors.
If you're looking for a bargain to improve the front line this month, then there is no better purchase you can make than Manscaped.
With the new Performance Package 4.0, Manscaped has got you covered with all the essentials to keep you fresh up top.
I've tried their products personally, and I can assure you that this won't be another Roberto Soldado.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code COYS at manscaped.com. This is a bargain even Levy can't miss.
So, Henry, you were quickly saying what a weekend it's been so far.
Yeah, I mean, the FA Cup's been, well, it's been amazing. You know, West Ham just about scraping through, Chelsea just about scraping through, Man United lost yesterday, and now we're back. Tottenham versus Brighton. Going to be a tough game, in my opinion. Really, really tough, but hopefully we can get the job done.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough game as well. I actually did a show on it on my channel about tactically how I think this is going to play out. It's kind of going to play out similar to what I thought. But I tell you what, Arsenal and Man United out early doors. I mean, can we have some hope?
Don't say it. Just don't say it, because, I mean, when West Ham and Chelsea were losing, I thought, do you know what? Are we going to break that down and finally win an FA Cup? It's been over 30 years, but just don't get your hopes up, because we know exactly what can happen with this football club.
Don't get your hopes up, but don't stop believing. That's the message. Let's look at the lineups. So Spurs, we've got Hugo in goal. Romero is back, straight in.
No Dyer, though.
No Dyer. We'll talk about Romero coming back in straight away. Is he match fit? We're going to find out. Romero, Sanchez, Davies in a back three. Then we've got Emerson and Reggie, left and right back. Well, wing backs. Two in the middle. Winks and Højbjerg. No skip. Lucas, Kane and Son in the front three. None of the new signings are starting, but Bentancur and Kula both on the bench, alongside Doherty, Rodon, Sess, Galini, Bergwijn, White, and Scarlett. No skip in that on the substitutes bench. What do you make of that?
Well, it's interesting because he's been probably, well, in my opinion, he's probably been our best midfielder this season in the middle of the park. You know, he's a workhorse. He grafts. But that's interesting. I don't think there's been any news regarding an injury. It might be a fitness issue, but, you know, you're talking about Romero coming back in straight away. Is he fully fit? Like I said to you a second ago, fully fit and match fit, two completely different things.
Yeah.
Is Son fully fit as well? But you know, we've got a fairly strong bench. You know, we've got both the new signings are there. Bergwijn's there as well. We know what happened when he came off the bench last game. You know, absolutely incredible scenes. But I'm confident. But I'm still a bit wary. It's Brighton, and they're a decent side.
They're a decent side. Let's look at their lineup. Sanchez in goal. They've got Lamperty, a player that Spurs have been linked with. Webster, Dunk, centre backs. That Krukella has been pretty good for Brighton this year. He starts. Then they've got Grob, Lallana, Bissouma. Bissouma, another good player. Lallana's actually pretty good at getting them moving in the midfield. March, Maupay, and Moda. And on the bench, Alzate, Welbeck. Danny Welbeck not starting. Still, Duffy, Kaido, Veltman, McGill, Afire, and Ferguson. So it looks like Spurs have gone 3-4-3, and Brighton have gone 4-3-2-1. But I think actually Brighton have gone 4-4-2 with a diamond in the middle, which is actually what I thought they would do when I was talking about the game yesterday. So, what do you make of it tactically? Do you think we've set up the best? I mean, because I know you're quite a big fan of not playing two in the middle.
I can't stand it. This 3-4-3. If the wing backs are on it, it absolutely can dominate. But when we have played the three in the middle against Liverpool, we were absolutely exceptional. We dominated them and overrun them purely because we had the three in the middle. We also played three in the middle and we lost. We narrowly lost 1-0 to Chelsea in the League Cup semi-final. And actually, second half, we actually turned the Jets on. With this two in the middle, if we can use our wing backs rightly, we can dominate. But Brighton are so good at soaking up pressure, so good on the counter. They're well coached, they're well drilled. Graham Potter knows what he's doing, and they can hurt us. The only thing I don't think Brighton aren't going to be that strong is countering, and that's normally what they're known for. I mean, go back to their forwards. I think they've got, is it Maupay up front? I mean,
they've got Maupay, but there's no Trossard and no Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
So where's the goals coming from other than Maupay?
It's going to be a set piece. If they score, I think it will definitely be a set piece.
Well,
and you know what we're like as well.
I was about to say, luckily we're really good at defending set pieces. Listen, quick prediction before the game starts. What do you reckon?
I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going to go Son both goals.
Normal time or extra time?
Normal time. I think, like I said, I think he'll do 60, 70 minutes for Son and he'll bring on Kulu and maybe bring on Bentancur for Winks, but I'm going to go 2-1. I think Brighton will score first.
Brighton will score first. I'm also going 2-1, but I think it'll be in extra time.
Oh, no. If it goes penalties... If it does go penalties.
If it goes penalties, the studio's getting broken again. But we'll find out. Let us know what your predictions are in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on the game and what you think of the tactics for tonight, guys. And let's get this game underway. I do believe we're going live in the next couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you haven't already and you are watching, make sure you smash the like as well on the video. We are about, 2 minutes from kick-off, if that?
Yeah, it's just on the adverts, and then as soon as we come back, it's going to be a kick-off. I'll tell you what. I think that if we get a result tonight, it just builds the confidence for the team going forward, because you look at Arsenal, they've got like 17 games left, something like that. They're playing one game a week or 2 this month only. Mm-hmm. Some fans look at that and say, do you know what? It's really good. You get a rest. You can recuperate. I think playing games builds momentum, and you lose that momentum. When you play regular games, you get into a groove. When it's play 1 match, break 2 weeks, play 1 match, break, it's hard to get into a groove. So I actually prefer the situation we're in. We're in a top 4 race, and we're still in the cup. So there's enough games there for us to build momentum, but there's not too many games where we think, oh my God,
injury
crisis, yeah. So I think this will work. I think the current games left is nice for Tottenham.
Yeah. I mean, having like one game every week is a bit boring, and you don't really want to be in Arsenal's predicament as well. They've only got like 17, 18 outfield players now as well, because they've gutted out, most of their squad. But yeah, this keep having a bit of an FA Cup run will do us a lot of good. But you've still got City left in there, you've still got Chelsea in there. If we do get past Brighton tonight, even West Ham as well. Leicester play tomorrow, Liverpool play tomorrow. There's a lot of dangerous teams, but why not? I trust Conte. I trust he can get the most out of these players. The new signings hopefully will give us something different, but first things first, we've got to get past Brighton first.
Yeah, big game. Come on, you Spurs, let's put the Seagulls to bed. Let's get ourselves in the hat for the 5th round. Good to see Romero back in it.
Rolls-Royce defender.
What do you make of that? Do you think we've rushed him back? Do you think he could have maybe...
Well, he didn't go to the Argentina game, did he? So he stayed and trained. So that just tells me if we were going to rush him, he would have played then. But giving him that extra few days rest, I mean, we need to build our back line around him. He's that good of a defender. But we are off.
And we're underway, guys. Kick-off.
What did you say, 2-1 prediction?
2-1 in extra time. I do like an evening game at Spurs. There's something extra about...
Different vibe as well, isn't it?
The atmosphere, yeah.
So it'd be interesting how we defend without Dyer, because he's normally... he's not like... Obviously, he's not a world-class centre-back, but he's...
Brighton have got the ball.
He's normally controlling that back line. He's going to be the danger man, Lamptey.
He's quick, isn't he? Against Davies, who's slow. Be interesting to see what happens.
Go on, Højbjerg, well done. No, it's not even Højbjerg, Davies.
So Spurs have got a throw in our half. Reggie's taking the throw. Throws it to the middle to Højbjerg.
Is that handball?
And Brighton have 1 possession back.
Winks has got a big...
Winks is giving the ball away. Brighton have got the ball in the middle. Brighton on the front foot from the off here. Spread the ball wide for a cross.
Get out there, get out.
Ball into the middle.
Lloris has got that.
To nobody. Lloris picks it up and kicks it long, looking for a quick transition to the counter.
That's a good play from Kane. Kane holds it up. He should have played Son there, probably. Go on, play Reggie. Reggie's dominant. Go on, Reggie.
Good tackle.
Yeah, there's a fair tackle there.
Absolute top tackle from Brighton. Don't know who that was, but solid tackle. And Lamptey goes up the wing.
Well done, Højbjerg. That's not a foul. Well done. That's what we've got to do. We've got to close him down instantly.
Bullies him off the ball.
Yeah. The more he runs at us, if he gets the better of Davis and he's running at either Sanchez or Romero, I fancy him to beat one of them. I know I was just gassing up Romero a second ago, but
I think it's good that Dunk isn't playing, because he's a really, really good centre-back for Brighton. And Spurs are in!
Go on, Son. Oh.
Not enough pace there from Son, showing a lack of match fitness, basically.
Yeah.
First game back and he's got to burst into a sprint.
They've also, speaking about Brighton's defence, they've got rid of Dan Burn. Lewis Dunk's out, so they've got to play, I think, McAllister. I don't actually know if he's an out-and-out centre-back, but like you said off stream, all their players are so versatile, they can pretty much play anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, every Brighton player can play 2-3 positions. That's why they're able to change formations so easily without changing the style of play.
Was that a foul on Emerson? No.
It looked like a push on Emerson, but the referees said play on. Spurs switched to play out wide. Davies crosses over the halfway line.
Play Reggie.
Plays it out wide to Reggie. Reggie plays it back to Son. Spurs just keeping a little bit of possession here in the Brighton half.
Kane still dropping so deep.
Switches the play to Emerson. Emerson flicks it into Moura. Moura back out to Sanchez. Nice play from Tottenham. Good bit of possession here from Spurs.
Yeah, we're
to Højbjerg.
dominating early on.
On the edge of the box here, it's Ben Davies.
Place on.
Plays
Nice
into
little 1-2.
Son. Davies goes through.
Oh, unlucky.
Good tackle
Unlucky.
there from Brighton again.
It's good play though, and it's we're starting really well. A lot of the games after 20 minutes we start getting into the groove of things, but we had a decent early start. Everyone's trying to get a touch on the ball. That's unlucky from Davis. That obviously their defender gets there first.
Just got his toe on the end of that.
But Conte is going to demand so much for these players for the remaining of the season. We're in a top 4 race, and it's wide open as well, isn't it?
Yeah, there's 4, maybe 5 teams in it.
Even Wolves, they're only a couple of points away.
That's why I say maybe 5, because the Wolves, you can't discount them. I mean, I don't think they will, but they're in the mix.
Yeah, 100%. It's a good ball out from Romero. Lucas, unlucky. Kane's pressing. Well done, Kane. Oh, that's a foul, surely.
Few crunching tackles coming into that midfield.
Don't mind that, though.
Bit of spice in the air tonight.
That's the thing, look, Romero's instantly trying to play it forward.
That's a quality pass from Romero. You don't see any other of our centre-backs do that.
No.
Romero basically got the ball and he just turned his body and played a ball right down the middle to feet.
Midfielder's pass. But
Midfielder's pass, yeah.
Emerson he doesn't need to dive in there. Like, he's going away from goal. He's running towards the corner flag.
Can I ask you a question about Emerson, right? I don't rate him.
No, neither do I.
Other Spurs fans say, give it time. He's young. How can you judge him? He's only just come. What's your thoughts on him, Henry?
Well, I don't understand how we keep downgrading the right backs first things first. I mean,
Yeah,
we've gone from Kyle Walker to Trippier to Aurier to Doherty to Emerson Royale. It's just getting worse and worse. I'd play Doherty. I mean, he played against Leicester, did he not? Right, and he had a fairly decent game. He actually got an assist because he miskicked it. But Emerson Royale, he's just silly. He's got some traits where he can play outstanding in the right formation. In a back 4, I think he's better playing this wing back role. He can't cross the ball. He hasn't got enough pace, I think, to be a wing back. And I might be being a bit harsh, but I don't really see what other people say. Give it time. He might come good, but
is Conte going to give it time? Is Conte the kind of manager that gives it time?
Nah. You know, Galini was our cup goalkeeper. We saw what happened against Chelsea, and Lloris is back in.
Exactly.
He's ruthless, and you need to be ruthless. You know, we had a few bad transfer windows, and we're paying for it. And he said that in his press conference today. You know, even that there was a bit of a dodgy ball to Lucas.
So you can see already, Spurs are getting the ball central, and when we get the ball central, the passing is good, but Brighton are outnumbering us, and they're breaking down our play. And this is what happens when we play with 2 in the middle. We don't have enough bodies in there to break through the middle. So I'd like to see us get the ball a bit more out wide, because I don't see us breaking Brighton down the middle as it stands.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the wing backs are going to be so important here. I mean, I don't know what that throw was about just there, but put Romero right under the pressure. But you know, Winks had a fairly decent game against Leicester.
The ball to Emerson. Yeah, Winks.
He got the assist for Kane's goal, didn't he?
Yep, he did. It was a good ball, cracking pass, actually. So Spurs now have got the ball in our half. We're just passing the ball across the back line. Romero's on the ball. He'll probably look for a more forward pass. And he plays it forward to Son. Son, who's dropped really deep.
Yeah, I've noticed that first on. I mean, it's because, like we said, we've got that 2 in the midfield. You know, they're going to outnumber us. Look how many bodies they got in the middle of the park. And we're constantly going for that long ball.
Wayful pass from the Spurs defence all the way to the goalkeeper of Brighton. That was Romero. Just needs to. We got to soak. Get back into playing matches, basically.
With Brighton playing that 4 diamond in the midfield, the only way we're going to press up is purely for our wing backs. So Emerson and Reggie have really got to start pushing up higher. I mean,
Spurs have 1 possession in the middle, and we've given it away again. Poor pass from Emerson.
Brighton are on the counter.
Brighton
Sanchez should get there.
Sanchez easily covers Emerson. Lloris.
But that was a sign, though.
Davies spreads the ball out wide to Reggie. Brighton with a high press now. Can we get out the press? Can we get out the press? No, well, yes, we can, but we're back to where we started with a really weird pass there from Kane, who's just pumped it up into the air, but luckily it's come to Sanchez.
It's a good ball, that.
Mora on the ball in the middle. Nice touch by Mora. Switches it out wide
That's
to
a great
Reggie.
pass.
Reggie's
Go on,
in.
Reggie.
Out wide. Can he beat the wing-back Lamptey? He cuts inside, plays it into the middle, gives it away.
Oh.
Piss poor pass from Reggie.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was even worse touch
What
from
was he
Lucas.
trying to do there?
And we've had to bring him down. to stop the
Lallana,
counter.
who's about 400 years old, just dances through 3 players. Just skipped past 3 of
Adam
us players.
Lallana back on it. That's decent touches there from him. We had to bring him down, but
Do you know what? Lallana was fantastic at Southampton, wasn't he? When he
even
was
at
at
Liverpool,
Southampton,
he had some games where he could just dictate the midfield. And to be fair to him, he's done well since being at Brighton. But, we'll see how he gets on. We've got to, stop on the ball. Look how much space and time he's got.
So we're almost up to 10 minutes. No shots. Nothing created by either team. Looks like both teams are just sizing each other up at the moment.
Who's going to make the first punch?
Oh, you got to say Spurs. I mean,
We're rushing all
when,
these
when Brighton get
passes,
forward,
though.
they've got no one up front really.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, set pieces, and how good, fantastic that we are at defending them. But we seem to be rushing every pass. It's like we're just trying to, just play the way we play, and the goals will come. Rushing these passes, Lucas a few bad touches, Emerson with a few bad touches, Kane with a woeful pass a minute ago. We just got to grow into this game.
The thing is, Henry, we're not a passing possession based team.
Yeah,
We're not. That's not how we play.
Like,
That's not how
right now,
Conte's
look.
played us.
Brighton on the
with the
attack
press
now.
again. They've got a 3-on-3. Can they play the numbers? Poor pass from Brighton, and
Romero
bad
covers
decision
well.
by Brighton allowed us to get back into shape. And Spurs looked to have this back under control, but there was a 3-on-3 there
yeah.
on the counter attack.
Early danger signs.
Emerson getting beaten for fun there.
He gets spun like a Beyblade every game. I don't know what fans seeing this guy. I mean, Basuma as well. Get out of
Basuma's
their
on the
wings.
ball. Brighton now with a bit of possession in our half. Spurs have pretty much got everyone back except for Kane. And
Emerson
Brighton
push
are
out,
just
push out.
looking to try and find a way.
Stop the cross.
Emerson's beaten again. Can he defend? Dangerous ball into the box. Well cleared by
Done well there,
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Really good clearance there. And Højbjerg clears the lines, pumping it up to the halfway line.
Oh, they've run into each other.
A collision there between the two Brighton players that could have fallen to Kane. Brighton getting a little bit lucky there. That could have been a lot worse for them.
Oh, that could have been carnage. But, luckily they escaped. But it's danger signs here. When Brighton dominate the ball, they are very good at it.
Look
but
how
we
deep
just
those two centre-backs are.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean about
Yeah, you
Brighton
said
playing
this.
a deep line? Brighton aren't a team that are worried about giving playing the offside trap. They're happy to keep you onside on a counter, knowing that they've got players back to defend. There's no wrong or right. That's just how they do it. That's just how they choose to do
Yeah.
it. And it does stop the counter.
Go on, play him. Why has he not played Reggie?
Reggie made a run there. Wings could have played him in, but chose to pass it sideways to Davies. And now
What is your thoughts on us trying to play out from the back? Because you can appreciate Guardiola doing it at City because they're blessed with defenders. But why are we playing out from the back all the time? I do not understand this.
So when you play out from the back,
Yeah, I understand how it works, but why are we doing it? Because we're not good enough defensively to do it, to cope under the pressure. Actually, it's a bit of play here. Kane, is that a foul on Kane? No, it's not. But go on.
if the ball goes quick to the wing backs, right, then it works. The problem when we do it is we're too slow at doing it. We've got you don't need to be technically gifted just to make a pass out wide. If you're going to play kind of intricate triangles in the back line to then find the space to break through, then yeah, you need technical players. So I agree with you then. But just to play a ball out wide quick.
Go on, son. We're on here. Oh,
referees
how would you give that as a free kick?
Giving a free kick. But just to make a quick pass out wide to play it from the back, that's just quick
Basic
thinking.
football, isn't it?
Quick thinking, that's all it is.
We just don't think quick. But how is he give that as a free kick? He just fell over.
Yeah, to be fair, that's not a foul. Lamptey slipped, and because Reggie's behind him, he's cut.
I mean, it's a slight touch, but that's not a free kick for me.
Do you know what, Henry? I think nowadays in football, that's all it takes, isn't it?
I didn't even. Replay there. I mean, Sanchez off his line there.
Spurs almost got in on goal there, but the camera wasn't up to speed with the play, so we didn't see it. All we saw was the goalie picking up the ball. Okay, it was a poor back pass from the goalie.
Kane should have scored. I mean, I'm being too critical there, but your player of his quality on his left foot.
I don't think he was expecting it. But yeah, of his quality, you're right.
Go on.
Spurs
Play
turning under
Kane.
pressure.
Play Kane.
Here. Kane's on the edge
It's
of the
it.
box. Takes a shot.
Yes!
It's a goal.
What a
Harry
finish
Kane.
that is! That is unbelievable.
Absolute world-class finish from Harry.
That is absolutely phenomenal finish, that is.
Spurs 1-0 up in the FA Cup.
Good in.
on.
I mean, that finish is that is just unbelievable.
Do you know what? That came from Brighton pissing around the back. There was a warning before when the goalie slipped over, and then they've gone and given the
We
ball
talked
away.
about how good they were from the back, commentators' curse. But that finish, I mean, he uses the player as a wall and just curls it into the corner. I mean, who is that? Who is that? Is that Webster?
A shocking touch from the Brighton wing-back. Kane picks it up about 20 yards out.
That finish is different
Curled
class.
it, top bins.
Different
Absolute
class.
top draw from Harry Kane. What a goal.
That is, I mean, no, the defender's backpedaling and he just whips it in the top corner. That is just different class. I mean, he's getting back to his best now.
That's the Harry Kane win.
Yeah, that's vintage Kane.
One chance, one goal.
That's all it takes. I mean, I thought Lewis Dunk wasn't playing. He's there, and he, doesn't even tries to block it.
So, are we still going 2-1 Tottenham?
We never know what we can happen with this team, but we
Brighton have to
started
come
well.
out now. They have to really go. They have to really
And
go
that
for it.
benefits us because I don't think they're very good at playing out from the back. Not playing out from the back. I don't think they're very good at when they go behind. I think when they score, they're very good at soaking up the pressure and they'll get another one. But if they come out at us, we can use our wing backs and potentially get another goal. But good start.
I hope we keep putting pressure on that back line because they look wobbly. The goalkeeper looks like he's half asleep, and
Just woke
the,
up.
And the defenders, the passing at the back from Brighton is shocking at the moment.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm actually shocked by that. But listen, happy days. Anything that plays into our advantage and gets us through, we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, just speaking on that goal again. I mean, what whoever that was who made that mistake, what was he thinking? Just get rid of the ball. If in doubt, just get rid. He slips. Lamptey's in there.
I have no idea what the wing back of Brighton was doing then.
Well,
I
no,
think
Romero.
actually it's a centre back that pulled out with the ball. It's just a really poor pass, but the finish though.
Yeah, finish is unbelievable.
Fish. Lamptey, good skill, gets across to the box, easily cleared by.
See, if in doubt, get
Winks.
rid. That's all it takes. I mean, Lamptey's done well there to get away from both our players. But, the signs there, don't let him get a crossing because it only takes one decent ball. And, they're fairly decent scoring from crosses. I mean, Marpay got a very last-minute winner against West Ham from a Lamptey cross. So we need to stop that. And then that's how you stop it. You put pressure on them and they crumble. And now we've got a throw-in. 15 minutes in, Tottenham 1-0 up. From a fantastic goal from Kane. And yeah, we'll see what we can get here. But, I mean, look at that goal again. That is just different class, that finish. Sanchez got absolutely no chance.
So we've got a few Man United fans in the chat tonight. Just want to say to you, who do you want in the next round, guys?
And Arsenal. Who have Arsenal got?
Arsenal, United fans. Who would you like in the next round of the Cup? Let us know.
15 minutes in, 1-0. Absolutely lovely.
Do you know what we look? I don't want to jump the gun. We're looking a bit comfortable already, aren't we? I wasn't expecting that, but if it stays like this, happy days.
Or is that Emerson? That is Emerson. He's done more there.
Emerson's on the ball in the left wing back position, which is on the other side of the pitch.
That's
And
our
Spurs
throw
are
as
want
well.
to throw near the corner flag. Good start here from Tottenham. Pressure. We're
16
putting it
minutes
on.
in.
We're 1-0 up. We look fresh.
It's a rare occurrence, would say that, isn't it?
We're looking fresh. I like it.
Nice bit of possession from us at the moment. Short passes. We've got to start spreading the play, though, because they've got that diamond. It is easy to spread, but as soon as they get on the ball, they can counter so quickly.
I think Brighton will change his second half because that
I think they'll go 3-5-2.
that back line isn't working for them.
Yeah. If they go 3, I think they can bring on. Is Duffy
know-
on the bench?
Yeah, he's on the bench. I think it just shows you not having Dunk. You can see the difference for them.
No, Dunk's playing.
I thought they said Dunk isn't playing.
No, he dunked. Kane went to shoot and Dunk just didn't block it. Dunk is playing. He's in that back line. But this.
Sorry, he's come. Yeah, sorry, he's come back from injury. He was out for 2
Oh no,
months.
Lamptey. Right on Romero. That is absolutely top
In fact,
draw,
ignore
mate.
everything I just said because
He is different class as a centre back. You can see the difference straight away. If that's Dyer, he's not even getting there. I mean, he's got so much pace as well for a centre back. But yeah, Dunk is actually playing.
We've got a super chat from Kaylee Davies. Thank you, Kaylee. Let's get a hat-trick today, Harry. Come on, you Spurs. Absolutely.
He hasn't had a hat-trick since 2017, 2018. Basuma's done well there, pulls the shot, and he slipped, and it goes away for a goal kick. But another signs, I fancy him from that sort of range as well. But, we've done well, we've put him under pressure. But, yeah, Dunk, is it his first game back from injury then?
Do you know what? I need to find out.
I mean, he sent Winks to the shop there.
Do you know what? It doesn't matter. We're 1-0 up.
Who cares?
We're winning. That's all that matters. Would you take Basuma at Spurs?
In a heartbeat. But there's a lot of things going on with his personal life and stuff that he's got, prison and all that. So that's why a lot of clubs aren't touching him, because you spend 45 million quid or whatever, 50 million quid, whatever they want, and then 3 months down the line, he's, potentially not even in the team. But he walks into our team. He's a very good player, but I think, is it the sort of player that we need in the middle of the park? I mean,
seeing as we bought Bentancur, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, we need a ball playing midfielder, someone that can dictate the play over his dribbling or passing. We need an out and out number 10. If we play the 3-4-1-2, we can put a Cam in. Someone like Dybala in the summer, free transfer. A lot of people turn their nose up to that, but I would take Dybala in a heartbeat.
I think with anything going on with Basuma, especially with all the recent issues with Mendy at City and now Greenwood at United, if you're a club, you're not touching anyone.
Yeah, I think that's why no one went in the January transfer window. Wasn't even one
about
bid.
them. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You've got sponsors pulling out, computer game companies pulling out of
that is a fantastic
deals.
ball from
Capers the ball through to Emerson.
Lucky.
Another slip from the centre-back of Brighton. Brighton, I tell you what, any ball...
Any long ball, and they just don't fancy
on
it,
on that front line.
But even there, that's a dodgy pass. They don't fancy this at all.
Brighton at the back are looking so wobbly. We should be putting so much pressure on them. They're there for the taking at the back.
Yeah, I mean, we were speaking off stream how good they were defensively, but they just look woeful at the moment.
No, they look trash. Absolute trash.
But yeah, 20 minutes in, it's pretty much been all Tottenham. They haven't really had a chance. Even Sanchez there pressing well. I mean, is that a foul? Is that a foul, or is that just...
I just honestly, it's just...
The game today, you've only got to touch someone and they go over, haven't you?
This is what I mean.
I mean, look...
He's dived forward onto the ball. It's not a foul.
And then they put their arms around it, so the referee has to make a decision. That's the thing I don't get. Yeah, I think they'll definitely go 3-5-2 at half-time.
Yeah, they've got to change it.
Emerson's very deep. So that's a pot. That was a foul because he's gone straight through the back of it. Was that Basuma on Winks?
Yeah, he's absolutely gone right through him.
Yeah.
Free kick to Spurs on the edge of our own box. 1-0 to Spurs. 20 minutes gone. It's all looking a bit comfortable.
Yeah,
Brighton still being positive, still attacking when they get the chance, but it just looks like there's no threat at the moment.
Yeah,
it
doesn't look like a Graham. I mean, he's got to make a change if they want to get anything out of his team. It's all good for us, but Brighton look like a championship side at the moment. I don't want to jinx it, but oh no.
Brighton have got the ball, but there's no one in the middle. So where's he going to go? Passes it wide. Brighton cross the ball into the box. Good block there.
Davies has done really well there. And again, well done, Davies.
Wins the ball, plays out to Son. Son gets the ball edge of our box, dancing around a few players.
That's Harry Kane in our penalty area.
Playing left back to Sanchez. Nice switch of play there from Kane. And Spurs are on the break now, pushing forward, but there's lack of bodies. And Sanchez goes back to where he started from.
Yeah, that'll do. Just keep possession.
Keep possession. Romero on the ball now, looking for a pass. Pass it to the middle to Son. Son playing almost like a centre mid.
Yeah, Kane and Son have
Kane is
so
out
deep.
wide left. Everyone's out of position. Mora's up front.
Emerson Royale is the furthest player forward, and he's a right wing back.
To be fair, that's where he's supposed to be under a Conte system, and so was Reggie. They were actually both in the right position. I criticised our wing backs not being in the correct position. In that scenario, they were. The problem was
Romero's done well there.
There's no point in having them wide if you're not going to give it to them. Son gets the ball in the middle.
Play Lucas,
There's
play
three
Lucas.
players around him.
Go on,
Lovely
Lucas.
pass to Mora. Mora's looking up. There's no one there.
Play Winks,
So
play Winks. That's a good ball to Winks. That's a great ball.
Harry Winks. On the edge of the box for Spurs. Takes a long distance shot.
Oh!
And a good catch from the Brighton goalie. Nice play from Tottenham. And worth a try. Why not?
I thought it was Stevie G for a second there, but that's a very good break. I mean, I thought someone probably should have played that ball earlier, but it's a good ball from Winks to Winks.
Cracking pass by Mora, but this
Should he have played Kane?
right. Look at the run Winks made. That's what I want to see Winks do more often.
Yeah,
because he's
100%.
capable.
Yeah, it's just shot on target. It's a decent counter, but you're right. He's very good at that, but we just don't see it enough. That's the issue. With any of our midfielders, even when we had Ndombele and Lo Celso, no one really makes that darting run forward. What Dele Alli used to do. The old 17, 18 Dele.
Yeah, Dele from 3 years ago. Not the one we sold.
Yeah, he didn't even get any minutes for Everton today, I don't think. But well, he's gone now. We're moving on. Be interesting to see what Bentancur can bring to this midfield as well. Did you see the goal he got the other night for Uruguay? That was an unbelievable finish.
Yeah, he scored pretty early on in the game, didn't he?
First 50 seconds, but we've done well there. Romero once again playing out from the back. Play Emerson. This is more like
Spurs
it.
are on the break now. Emerson's driving down the wing. He's broken through. He's
Go on,
going
Emerson.
down the
Play Kane, play
right
Kane,
side.
play Kane. There's no one in there.
Tries to beat the defender, puts a cross in.
Oh!
It's gone in!
Oh my... How... That is outrageous!
It's 2-0 to Tottenham. We don't know how we're winning, but we are. Well,
I thought that went out.
winning.
I thought that went out
the second.
I thought it went out for a goal kick. Emerson's darted down the right
Must be a
wing.
deflection. That must have taken a deflection.
He's gone for a cross. He's caught Sanchez off his line and gone in. I'm absolutely shocked.
We need to see the replay. There must be a deflection on that. He's gone to get some water to celebrate.
Twitter's going absolutely berserk. But Emerson does, he's darting down the right wing. He's doing really well. I mean, March doesn't get anyone near there.
Emerson gets down the wing and then he puts a cross in. It's deflected.
Yeah, it's deflected. It's deflected.
I thought so.
I mean, we'll take it 2-0 up. Absolutely dominating. Brighton look woeful at the back.
That's a wicked deflection there. Look at that.
Put wrong foot's the goalkeeper. But, we'll take it 2-0
Actually, the
up.
deflection wasn't that too big, Yeah, it is. Yeah, look.
Yeah, keeper's got no chance. 2-0 up.
That's going to go down as an own goal because I don't believe that was on target.
We'll take it. I don't care if it's what goal it is.
We'll take 3 own goals.
2-0 up, 25 minutes in. I mean, it's a wicked deflection, but, it's part of the game. But Brighton, look, this doesn't look like a Graham Potter team whatsoever.
We've been saying it for the past kind of 10 minutes. They're looking dodgy at the back. We've been saying
Even
it.
just now, look. It's bad passing.
The back line of Brighton have been poor. And long may it continue. And Spurs
We're coming again there. Oh, unlucky.
Sun was almost through there. If you got into the ball, there was a through ball on for Reggie, but he didn't quite get there. Spurs 2-0 up in the FA Cup.
I'll take it.
25 minutes gone. Who predicted that then? I told you it'd be 2-0 up.
I said it'd be 2-1 and Brighton would score first. How wrong was I? I don't think I could have got it any more wrong. But they just look so... I mean, we've been fairly decent, but every time they get the ball, we're pressing. But Brighton, just that diamond's not working for them.
Are we outplaying Brighton, or have they just been poor?
It's a bit of both, really, isn't it? Because we have been fairly decent on the counter, but their passing in the middle of the park has been absolutely horrendous.
I just feel like whenever the ball is anywhere near their defence, there's a mistake waiting to happen.
They're falling over each other all the time.
Both centre-backs look shaky. The goalie, he's been caught out twice already. And the wing-backs, awful.
Yeah.
I mean, we criticise our wing-backs.
and they've got good options. Cucurella and Lamptey are both very, very good, competent wing-backs. But tonight, we are pressing every single time they get the ball. We are pressing them. Every single time. We're not at the moment, but, their defenders are so deep.
Do you know what? And unless something drastic happens, I do not see Brighton getting back into this. I know it's still early, but we look so comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
This is just... I don't even think we've got out of second, third.
I don't think they've had a shot on target yet, have they? Or even a shot.
Done nothing. Brighton have done nothing.
Just right there. I mean, what a touch that is from Winks and all. On the counter again.
Spurs again. Harry Kane.
That's a fantastic ball.
Out to
Go on,
Reggie.
Reggie. Reggie's darting down the left wing.
Towards the left. Yeah.
Play it.
Cross
That's a
to
good
the
ball.
box, and it falls to
Højbjerg. Hit it. Go on, Winks. Oh, mate. He tried it earlier, but, he wrapped his foot around it. But just like then, how quickly did we break? Brighton are absolutely shambles at the moment. Every time we get the ball, we're surrounding them like flies on whatever.
They need a midfielder to drop deeper. They need cover in that middle. They're getting caught out every time. And the back line needs to be tighter. They need a tighter back line. I mean,
that is a proper wicked.
If I was Conte now, I'd be telling Emerson and Reggie, push up every single time we get the ball, just go. Because we've got them. Emerson and Reggie do not need to be pragmatic at all based on how this game is going.
Yeah.
They can be very, very attacking because Brighton are there for the taking.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think
I'd be giving that instruction to both of them. Just go. Let Winks, Højbjerg, Kane find you. Just go.
Yeah.
And then make runs into the box once they've got it.
I mean, the longer this pans out, I mean, if they don't switch it up, this is just going to play into our hands the whole game. The only issue I've got is if they do switch up and they do go to a 3-5-2, they're chasing the game now, so they're going to have to put an effort in, and it's when they put an effort in. Next
goal is key. If Brighton get the next one game on, if we go 3-0 up, it's over.
Yeah.
Brighton are not going to get... Brighton average 1 goal a game. 3-0, this is over.
Draw FC, everyone's calling them.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, right now, you've got Morpay in there, whatever his name is, around four, Romero.
He's had no service.
Tesco Mobile FC, mate. Got Lamptey's right down in our corner. Plays it back. Ball goes into the box. Emerson clears. Cucurella wins it back. Sanchez clears again. It's a bit of ping-pong football in there. And Lloris makes a good save.
Brighton's first shot of the game, it ricocheted off.
Solly March. Oh, I think it was off Sanchez, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But on the counter, look, we're in again here.
4-on-3. Spurs have got the numbers.
Play Kane.
Properly.
Play Kane.
In comes Kane. Harry Kane. Oh! Sonny has missed from 1 yard out.
How is he?
1 yard out.
I just lost my headset.
All he had to do was
how
head on target.
Why does he not drilled it? Why is he trying to just hit the target?
Harry Kane's got the ball in the penalty box. The defender's come out. He's tried to chip it in, and he digs
Son's
it over
offside
the...
anyway.
Son's completely missed it.
I don't understand why he's missed that. Just to pull the trigger.
I get why he dinked it because the defender slid. Sonny has missed literally from 1 yard out.
Not even a yard. He's basically on the goal line and he still missed it. I mean,
Son missed it. How?
But
he's our top goal scorer. He's missed that.
And in this stadium as well. I think he's our top goal scorer at this stadium as well.
So we score from out wide. We score from 20 yards, but 1 yard out.
we scored from a deflected cross.
We can't put it. I can't believe we missed that.
I mean, Lee Gunner looks
Guys,
fuming there.
This game should be over. This game should be
out of sight, out of mind in the first 30 minutes. Lee Gunner with a beard looks absolutely fuming.
Lee Gunner.
Does look a bit like Lee Gunner, doesn't it?
Gunner Potter.
Yeah, it's gone down. Own goal.
Guys, honestly, I don't know how we're not 3-0 up. That miss was a joke.
Yeah, that's horrendous. That is.
I can't believe it. 3-0 and it's over.
Kane,
I said the next goal decides this game.
If he pulls the trigger early, though, Dunk doesn't go to. I mean, Reggie's done really well there. Defensively,
play from Reggie. Winks plays it into a dangerous area. Son, good touch. Ben Davies. Spurs still trying to play it out in a very tight area. This just needs to be cleared. We're not going to get out of this. And there we go. We've cleared it. And we've won a throw-in on the halfway line.
We'll take that all day long.
Good play from Tottenham. Tottenham in control of this game.
We're in cruise control at the moment.
Control of the game.
2-0 up in the first 30 minutes. You take that all day long. Brighton have been awful. Both a fantastic goal from Harry Kane and a deflected cross from Emerson Royale. We look comfortable defensively as well. And it's very rare you say that.
You see that miss by Son. This is what we mean about our players match ready.
Yeah.
A sharp on the ball fit Son scores that, I think.
Yeah. Son plays it out to Reggie. Reggie's right down in Brighton's half.
There's an overlap on if he plays it. Plays it in the overlap. Ben Davies with a poor pass into the box, but Reggie's won it back. Looking to keep the ball going. Gets it to Son, edge of the box. Son to Kane. Kane chips it over to Son.
That's a great ball. That is an unbelievable ball.
Son squares it
He's
back.
got to score.
And Emerson has missed from 4 yards out. This is becoming a joke. I mean, brilliant play from Tottenham. It was.
We should be 3-4-0 up at least this game.
Kane chips into the box. Sonny, one-on-one with the goalie, squares it back. He's onside to Emerson. Emerson's just got to hit the target and he's missed the ball. No, he's mishit it.
And then Lamptey's kicked it off of his face. If you watch again the replay, Lamptey actually kicks it at his face and then.
If Emerson just connected properly, it's probably 3-0. And he's miskicked the ball from 4 yards out. We're missing sitters, guys. We are missing sitters.
I mean, we're back on it again. I mean,
can we just shoot from outside the box, please?
It's seeming to work at the moment, isn't it?
How the fuck have we missed that one now?
That's honestly, that was just embarrassing. I think Son's is worse, though.
Yeah, Son's was worse because there was no defenders in the way, but, I mean...
I don't think I've seen us play this comfortable, been this comfortable on the ball all season.
We should be 4-0 up.
Yeah. I mean, people will say, it's FA Cup, it's not Premier League.
Do you know
Doesn't
what?
matter.
We're going to score another one before half time.
Yeah, I think you might be right there.
We're going to score another one. Brighton are all over the shop.
Yeah.
Kane crosses it to
Great switch to Reggie.
Lamptey missed his header.
Davinson Sanchez is in the box.
Reggie's got the ball. They're just doing what they want. Højbjerg chips it into Sanchez. Sanchez wins the header in. Sanchez just went over him.
Why is Sanchez that far forward and Harry Kane's basically playing DM for us?
So Harry Kane's defensive mid. Sanchez is playing in the number 9 role.
Look how deep Harry Kane is for that cross.
We do what we want. Tottenham Hotspur. We do what we want.
This is just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
I think Reggie and Emerson pushing high up
Yeah.
has pulled the back line of Brighton out of shape. And that's what playing with wing-backs is supposed to do. But it only works if the wing-backs are really high up. And if you look at a lot of our games, they're not both high up enough. Today, they're doing it. And look at the problems we're causing Brighton. No one knows, should I go, should I hold? And we're pulling them out of shape. And it allows the people in the middle to make the runs in. So, yeah, Brighton are definitely going to change this at half-time. They're not going to allow us to keep doing this for the whole game. So, just get the third goal.
Was that push necessary on Reggie?
His boots come off. Yeah, that was a push. Should be a free kick. Honestly, get the third goal and it's over. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking that. There's no need for that. The ball's already out of play and he's pushed him over. Reguilon's done a rainbow flip basically of his boot. But was there any need for that?
No.
You expect that from an Arsenal player, but not a Brighton player.
That's frustration, That's frustration. It's not going to plan, is it, for Brighton?
But yeah, we get a third goal before half time, and this is pretty much out of mind, in my opinion. Then maybe bring off Son, bring on Kulusevski, get his debut, maybe bring off Højbjerg or Winks, bring on Bentancur, or rest Kane. We've got Southampton midweek as well. So why not?
That's why getting the third goal is key. Get the third goal and you can start resting players early in the second half. I've got to say as well, we were kind of saying we don't think he's good enough. In this game, Emerson, he's done all right. He has done all right. We've got to give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
And then he gives the ball away as soon as I mentioned it. Shut up, Stelios.
Commentator's curse, mate. Commentator's curse. Brighton are bombing forward now with Webster. Plays it back to March to Basuma. Basuma's got a lot of space here. Out to Cucurella. Oh, that's March. Basuma again. But look, we're pressing. We haven't pressed this well in God knows how many games.
The speed of Brighton's play isn't very quick, and it's allowing us to. It's falling into our hands.
Yeah.
If Brighton speed it up, it'll be interesting to see what we do about it. But
Sanchez has been spun there. Oh, and the
chance
race
for Brighton. We're getting beaten in that right back position every time when they do get there. They literally every time they get down that right side, we can't defend.
They're committing so many bodies forward though. That the ball from Lloris. If Kane got the better of a dunk there, it would have been in. It'd have been a one-on-one.
March looks like a decent player,
Yeah.
He's looking like a decent player, I have to say.
Basuma plays out to Cucurella.
Spurs now have dropped quite deep. Brighton are on the ball, attacking.
That's a bad ball that from Cucurella.
Poor pass again.
Yeah. That just sums up their first half, really, doesn't it? They're committing a lot of bodies forward, but, nothing seems to be happening for them. That ball there from March beats Sanchez. Lallana have a bad first touch and Lloris claimed, but, apart from that, they haven't really created a lot, to be honest, have they?
They've had that one chance, and that was about it. Well, you could say the one just there where they've crossed it into the box.
They're half chances, aren't they?
Yeah, they've not tested us at all.
They are again. Cucurella plays out to Solly March. They got 3 or 4 bodies in the box. Or Lallana.
Right in the box now, Lallana.
Sanchez has done really well there. Really well, Sanchez.
Good defending from Spurs. Brighton keep the ball going. The momentum's slightly with Brighton, but
Basuma plays
just asking a few questions now of Spurs, trying to get their passing game going, which has been broken down by Mora. And Emerson just hoofs the
Into
ball out.
Rosehead.
The
There's a dodgy
defender of
bounce
Brighton
there.
with
Go on,
a
Kane.
questionable header, but it got to where it needed to go, and Brighton recycled the ball and begin another attack up their right-hand side. Back into the middle, Basuma's on the ball.
They're going to keep targeting Emerson and Sanchez because that's the weak link in our defence. So as soon as Cucurella and March get the ball, they're going to just try and take one-on-one because you'd fancy them the way they are at defending one-on-one situations.
Brighton get the ball into the middle with a quick pass there. Mopé on the ball. He's about 40 yards out. Spreads the ball to Webster. Webster out wide to Lamptey. Lamptey on the right-hand side plays it back into the middle. Brighton just knocking the ball about a little bit here, keeping a bit of possession. Not really troubling us, though. They can do that all day if they want. We're 2-0 up.
The game's in our hands.
We're 2-0 up. Do what you want.
I think what we'll do is we'll just try and soak up the pressure. Maybe get a third goal before half-time, but they've got to come on to us, which is going to benefit us.
Yeah.
Basuma got the ball now. He's taking on Højbjerg.
Good skill from Basuma. Spreads it out wide.
Gross plays a good
back
ball.
to Basuma, and there's Brighton are in the box, right in front of goal!
As he missed. We would take that all day long, but that's,
Mopé
there's
from
the
about
danger.
8 yards out.
Yeah.
Just literally had to hit the target, and he's missed.
I mean, Romero's done really well to stand him up there, but he's turned Romero, Basuma, and then he's got no one in 2 or 3 yards. Mopé on the spin, so it's a difficult chance, but he's got to hit the target.
Mopé was just unmarked. Completely unmarked. I mean, Romero, Basuma backhilled it. What do you want Romero to do? But Mopé, how's no one marking Mopé? He's their striker. He's their main goal scorer. Spurs got a bit lucky there.
Yeah.
Sanchez did well to put him off, I guess, but we're just falling asleep a little bit. There's a round of applause going around the stadium
For Ashley. Oh.
And again, the camera's about 5 seconds behind what's going on. Don't know who the cameraman is at ITV Sport.
Yeah, it's ITV Sport, isn't it? You expect that.
Needs to wake up.
Romero's out there really well. Go on, Lucas.
Spurs win the ball in midfield. Lucas dancing past the Brighton players.
That's a good ball, that. Kane's starting his run.
Kane.
He's got Reggie on the overlap.
Reggie's on the overlap. Kane goes for the same shot.
Oh, should he have passed a Reggie on there? I mean, he's going to have all the confidence in the world to take a shot, but should he have maybe passed a Reggie? Son was in the box as well.
Kane was in the same position.
Davies wins it
where
back
he
really
scored
well
his
there.
first goal, but this time he shot it straight to goalie. And yeah, probably could
Should
have
he have
passed
passed
it.
Reggie?
He should have, but he's a striker, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
you fancy him from anywhere around that range, don't you?
he can smell goals tonight, Kane. So I get why he shot, but yeah, probably Reggie would have been a better option.
Winks now plays a decent ball into Lucas. They're all over the place, Brighton. They are absolutely all over the place. Look right now, how much space we've got. That's a good ball,
to
that.
Kane again. Son on the ball, dinks it to poor pass from Son. Poor pass. I'd take Son off,
Bring on Kulusevski. I said that at half time. Give him 50 minutes or so.
Look
Match
sharp.
fit. No, he doesn't.
He's not looking sharp at all. I get why he started. He's our top scorer, but he's not looking sharp at all. Yeah, I'd like to see Kulusevski, see what he can do. Give him his debut in front of the home fans as well.
Yeah, in a game that we're comfortable in, maybe get him a goal or whatever, give him some confidence.
It's true.
Going into that midweek game.
There's no pressure if he comes on.
Yeah.
We've got the game under control.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be different if we were maybe 0-0 or 1-0 down, we're chasing it, but Højbjerg's done really well there. Is that going to be our throw?
Højbjerg and Winks have had a good game so far.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were saying, our experimental that diamond would be for Brighton, but we've done really well. We've soaked up all the pressure. Winks and Højbjerg have done really, really well. And yeah, Winks got the ball now. Plays it out to Ben Davies. Ben Davies back to Romero. Romero to Sanchez. Brighton are pressing up the field now. Out to Emerson. Emerson to Højbjerg. Lucas has turned Cucurella there inside out. Got a bit of space here. Winks plays out to Davis. Should he have passed there to Reguilon? 3 minutes from half time. Tottenham 2-0 up. Complete cruise control now. Just passing the ball around the halfway line. Nice, quick, fast triangles. Son plays back to Winks. Winks plays it out wide to Sanchez.
Just checking I haven't missed any super chats. I don't think I have.
Lucas Moura Sanchez. Yeah, we're just trying to get into half-time now. Keep it 2-0 up. But yeah, I think you're right about bringing Son off. Doesn't look fully fit.
Some fans are saying that Son needs game time.
Yeah, he's going to need
him on.
game time. That's a great ball. Oh, I thought Son was in then.
I'm just saying, from what I've seen tonight, Son just... we know he's a great player. We're just saying that he doesn't look sharp. And yeah, he does need game time. You're absolutely right. But at the same time, we want to put this to bed. 3-0, 4-0.
Yeah. I give him until 50, 55 minutes.
Yeah,
bring
not
on,
now.
Kulusevski.
Yeah.
I want to see Benton Hall get some minutes. I'd maybe take off Højbjerg. I think Winks is in the better form out of the two, if I'm being critical. But at the moment they've both done really well in that double pivot in the midfield. Dunk now plays to Lamptey. Lamptey's on the overlap. It's a dangerous crossing. Once again, Romero clears. He's done that all game. He's been fantastic so far, Romero.
Good touch from Basuma.
Emerson's done really well there. Højbjerg's won it. No, he hasn't won it back.
Good
Emerson's
play
done
on Moda there. Brighton have just upped the ante a bit, and the pass is shot here from Brighton.
And once again, it's gone over the bar from Moda.
Line over the crossbar. Good build-up play from Brighton there.
16, 17 yards out. He's got to hit the target.
The last 5-10 minutes, Brighton have turned it on a bit.
Yeah.
They've just turned up the heat. And they do pass it nicely when they get going. Misses a nice layoff there. He's got to hit the target. He's missed it.
Yeah, he has to.
Absolutely missed it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of summed up their half. I mean, they've had a couple of chances now in the last 5-10 minutes. You are right, they have up the pace, but you expect that. It's all about how we suck this pressure up and how we get through these minutes, get into half-time.
The way this game is going, that back line is so vulnerable. I'd probably consider bringing on Son and Bergwijn, because Stevie B can run at them. I'd probably consider those two. Bring on Kulusevski and Kulusevski and Bergwijn.
For Son and Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas's passing's been a bit... It's been
Is
good,
he fully fit?
great.
Did he play? He's not in the Brazil squad, so he didn't even play.
He didn't play in the
internationals
Carabao
either.
Cup. No, he was out as well.
Yeah, so did he have a knock or... Son's done really well there.
I think he had a knock.
Has he picked up an injury there?
No, he's all right. He's all right.
He's done really well to close him down there. It might be a clash of knees, but yeah, he can run that off, hopefully. 2-0. What do you reckon? A minute added on?
Yes. Probably going to go 2-0, and that's it, half-time. They keep playing that pass from the back, Brighton, and they're asking for trouble.
Yeah.
They've been warned once when we scored, and they're still trying it, and they nearly got caught again.
Ooh.
Cracking back flick from Lamptey. He's going to get booked there.
Regulon.
Was that Højbjerg or Reggie?
I think it was Regulon.
He's gone in late on Lamptey. That is a booking if he books him.
If that's Premier League, that's a yellow card every day of the week,
I
isn't
think
it?
he'll get booked.
Or is he just going to give him a telling off? He's got a card in the hand. No, he hasn't.
He's just giving him a telling off. Good.
Yeah, if that's Premier League, that's yellow card every day of the week. He stopped the counter-attack, but Lamptey's done really well there.
Yeah, I'd probably maybe 10 minutes in the second half look to take off Moore and Son, bring on Bergwijn and Kulusevski, and just get another couple of goals and good night, see you later. Fifth round, here we come.
Thanks for coming. When is the draw? Is it after the games tomorrow?
Yeah, it's always, yeah. It's Sunday or Monday, isn't it?
I don't know. Is there any Monday FA Cup games?
We'll check at half-time.
And that's it, half-time.
Score at half-time, Spurs 2, Brighton 0. We are pretty much dominating the game. Brighton had one or two chances, nothing too wow. Other than that, we're going to quickly have a half-time chat, but first, a quick message from the sponsors.
If you're looking for a bargain to improve the front line this month, then there is no better purchase you can make than Manscaped.
With the new Performance Package 4.0, Manscaped has got you covered with all the essentials to keep you fresh up top.
I've tried their products personally, and I can assure you that this won't be another Roberto Soldado.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code COYS at manscaped.com. This is a bargain even Levy can't miss.
Okay, just going to quickly go through a couple of super chats we got here. One from Aled. Brighton will come out much stronger at half-time. Yeah, we were talking about them changing up in the second half. Another one from Will Stewart, THFC Rants. Make sure you go over and check his channel out. This is the Sun effect, lads. cleaning up and setting up. Son makes the whole squad better. Son FC, let's go.
He is right. He does make the whole team better, but I think maybe I'd even take him off at half time. I mean, I know what Will said. He's absolutely spot on. With him, we are, much better team. But is he fully fit? Is he match fit? And if he gets a knock, I'd take him off personally. Bring on Kulu. The game's in our control now. It's ours to lose, but Brighton will come out. First 15 minutes of the second half is going to be absolutely crucial for us. Get through that first 15, soak the pressure up, and then move from there.
Yeah, I'd just like to see us start the second half like we started the first half. Just go at Brighton again, get the third goal. 3-0, like I said, this game's over. Brighton are not going to come back from 3-0. 2-0, if they get one, they can rally. You never know. But, yeah, I mean, we've got a game midweek, so might want to rest Son for that because the Premier League is, we want top 4. Maybe give them the first 10 minutes, Son, maybe more as well, and then see what happens. But other than that, Spurs, I did not think it would be this kind of a game.
Yeah, me neither. We were talking about how good Brighton were, that tactically how good Graham Potter is, but they have been absolutely woeful. I don't think they've had a shot on target. Well, they've had a couple of shots on target, but nothing that's going to really test Lloris. Lamptey had that chance, but it's just been poor for them. They haven't been on it from minute one. We've been the better team by far. We've pressed well. Kane had an absolutely fantastic finish, and Emerson Royale's deflected crossbar. We're in dreamland. If I said you'll be 2-0 at half time, you'd probably bit my hand off.
Yeah, all day long. Absolutely. I mean, we both predicted 2-1. You said Brighton would score first and we'd win it in normal time. I said 2-1 in extra time. Both completely wrong. We've dominated the game. Brighton have had a couple of chances. One was really good. They should have scored it. Maybe at least tested the goalie.
Yep.
Both their chances, they haven't even tested the goalie. Brighton at the back, though. I can't honestly. If you're a neutral fan, you've got to be so disappointed with Brighton, the way they're playing. If you're a Spurs fan, bring it on.
Yeah,
more
100%.
More of the same, please. This is great. And that goal by Kane.
Yeah, it's different class. You expect that from him. He's getting back to his best. But speaking on Brighton's defence, they got rid of Dan Burn. Duffy's out injured. Lewis Dunk's come back from an injury. So they're not 100% at the back. But they, regardless who they put in, their squad's so versatile, they can put in pretty much Basuma in the back line and they'll still be strong enough. But they have been woeful, absolutely woeful. But that Kane goal is just different class. You expect that from him. He's world-class striker. One of the best in the country, one of the best in the world, and he just proves it once again.
Yeah, he's certainly happier now that he's accepted he's not leaving, at least this season. And Conte, it's a big draw, isn't it, for Kane to say, okay, let me just try one more time. Let's see what we can do this time with this manager. And, I think if Kane can find, and it looks like he has found that form that made him such a great player, we could be in for a cracking second half to the season.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, what's he got? 4 or 5 Premier League goals now, and then since Conte's come in, he's new life. He's brought back into the system. Everyone seems to be a lot happier. We've got rid of some of the dead wood in the window. And Ndombele, Lo Celso, Brian Hill's gone out on loan. Dele Alli's gone, and it's got to look. Conte's got to look at this team now and go, right, if I can get rid of some of the dead wood, if I can bring in a few players in the summer. I mean, earlier he was talking about he wants to win the league. I mean, we're probably 3, 4, 5 years off of that, but at least the blocks are there to start believing in this. This process, but Kane's got to buy into it. He has to. As long as Conte's there, I think Kane will stay. If Conte somehow it all goes pear-shaped, which could, I think Kane will walk.
I think it depends what players come in this summer. If we show intent, if we bring in a McKennie, a Kessie, if we bring in another really good striker, if we bring in a top draw right back, if we bring in another solid centre back, if you're Harry Kane, you're looking around, you're thinking, he's good. Yes. Yeah. Do you know what? I can play in this team.
Yeah, we need high profile players.
Doherty's and Brighton Hills and Rodons and just random punts. You're thinking I'm better than this, and he's got every right to think that because he's better than that. So,
yeah. It's like
it's interesting what you said about Conte talking about winning the Premier League. I've always said Harry. I've always said Henry. I've always said that. What do Spurs want? Not us fans. What these owners? What do they want? What is it they're trying to achieve? Is it top 4? Is it let's just try and win a trophy? Do we want to win the league? Is it to sell the club? Because if you don't know what you want, when you get out of bed in the morning, what are you working towards? If you don't know what you want, so when Conte says, "I want to win the Premier League," right? That's what we want. Now work towards it. You know what
In goals.
Yeah.
When
But
Klopp
until then, I never understood what we as a club were trying to do. It never made sense.
Yeah, it's like when Klopp come into Liverpool, right? He had like David and Gog. He had Moreno, players like that, and then they said to him, "This is what we want in 5 years." He delivered. They gave him the right backing, the right players. They brought in Salah, Mane, Firmino, Van Dijk, Alisson, Robbo, Trent, all these players. In the last 5 years, if you look at where both teams have gone from the 2018 Champions League final, Liverpool have gone even higher, and we just have gone slowly each season further down. And these owners have got to come out and go, right, if we do want to win the league, hypothetically, you've got to go and back him. None of these players bringing in Rodons, panic buys, Mourinho goes out and says, I want Ruben Diaz and Bruno Fernandes, and you bring in Lo Celso and Joe Rodon. We've actually got to go in. You have got an elite manager, top 5 in the world. He's an unbelievable coach who's won trophies and titles everywhere he's been. Let's try and make that again. He's won the Premier League in England. He's won an FA Cup in England.
Here's a question for you. Liverpool 4 or 5 years ago, when Spurs and Liverpool roughly the same level, would Diaz have come to Spurs over Liverpool then or not?
Nah, Liverpool, yeah, bigger club, bigger pool.
Even then?
Yeah.
When we were beating Liverpool 4-1 at Wembley?
Yeah, even then, yeah. If you look at it right, if you're playing,
we're finishing above Liverpool, and he's still going to go there.
It's like Liverpool and Man United. They're such big clubs. They have got pull. Even when they weren't in the Champions League, they were signing Luis Suarez. He comes to them.
Yeah.
Does the business.
Yeah.
We're not in the Champions League. Because don't get me wrong, Tottenham are a big football club, but we have to be in the Champions League to make those signings. Arsenal weren't in the Champions League. They can still sign Aubameyang and Lacazette, Ozil. When we're not in the Champions League, we're signing Joe Rodon, Brian Hill, players like that. When we were in the Champions League,
Galini.
Yeah, the list goes on and on. Yeah, when we're in the Champions League,
actually, I liked Vinicius.
We're trying to bring more high-profile players because we've got Champions League money. And this thing about
when's the last time we signed a high-profile player?
We haven't signed a world-class player since Kane's been at Tottenham. At the time, Son come in, wasn't world-class at the time. Had a good season with Leverkusen.
What's the last world-class player we signed? Was it Klinsmann?
Ginola, maybe.
Ginola, yeah.
Ginola, and that was even towards the end of his career. He wasn't prime Ginola, was it?
He gave us a good couple of years.
Maybe Rafael van der Vaart.
Yeah, Van der Vaart. Great shout. He was top. I've got another super chat from Will Stewart, THFC Rants. Should we bring the new lads in? Give them a go.
Yeah, I make him right. Big up to Will Stewart as well. Proper, decent, level-headed fan. Subscribe to his channel as well. But
talk sense, doesn't he?
Yeah. And he gets a lot of stick on Twitter because a lot of people don't agree with what he's going to say. And that's the thing about
anyone who's got an opinion will get stick.
Yeah.
People that follow the crowd, they just play it safe.
Yeah.
That's easy. To follow the crowd is easy.
I'll make him right, though. I'd bring on Bentancur for Højbjerg because I think Winks has been better in recent weeks. And I would bring on maybe Kulusevski, 55th, 60th minute for Son. He's not fully fit, not match fit yet.
I'd take off Son for sure.
And then,
I think he just needs to
who else have we got on the bench? Who else can come on?
Not exert himself too much today. Just his first game back. Because it's easier coming on as a defender in a game like this, like Romero, where there's not much to do. Whereas Son, we got to attack, we got to score. So you'd probably say his work rate is going to have to be higher.
Yeah.
So more is being asked of him coming back as a first game than Romero. But yeah,
we've got do you know what I'd do? I'd bring on Bergwijn for Lucas, Kulusevski for Son, and I'd bring on Bentancur for Højbjerg. That'd be my move because Steven Bergwijn, I think, probably should have started today. He had that fantastic game off the bench at Leicester, and it kind of puts that in. With all that was going on, linked to Ajax putting the money on the table to still be a professional and go out there and do that. I would have started him today over Lucas.
Do you know in Holland they really, really like Steven Bergwijn?
Yeah, they rate him a lot.
I know a couple of coaches in Holland, and they really like Steven Bergwijn.
Yeah, he's a good technical player. We don't always play to his strengths. We try to, when we go in to get in the bigger games, we try to be a counter-attacking team because we don't have the players to dominate. But when we do play a team like Brighton or a team, no offence to Brighton, or a team like Watford, no offence to any of these teams, but we're going to have a lot more of the ball.
It's not Chelsea, is it? It's not Liverpool.
Yeah. When we come up against Chelsea, we're just playing for that one chance it goes in. But, in a game like tonight, we're the better team than Brighton. There's not a lot of difference in quality, I'd probably argue. I'd probably say Brighton maybe have as good a midfield, if not better. They've got Basuma in there as well.
Brighton haven't played well today. Let's have it right. They haven't played well today. We've got another super chat from Powder. Thank you, buddy. or lady, I don't know if you're male or female, but thank you. There was something I saw today that I don't always see from this team, the want to win.
Yeah.
There's determination. The boys want this. I'd say yes, absolutely. We do want to win.
Yeah.
Conte's comments are only firing up the fan base and the players even more. I will say just a little word of caution, that's all. Brighton have been pretty poo today.
Yeah.
They haven't turned up as far as I'm concerned. Brighton are much better than this. But you still got to capitalise on that. And we have. And we should really be 4-0 up.
Yeah, I mean, we're absolutely dominating. It's great to see. I see a couple of people have said, does Emery have a channel? It is actually in the title. Go and subscribe. I'm only, I think, 90 subs away from 5K. So I appreciate that. A lot of people have been saying it in the... did you read the... Oh, you did do the Power Super Chat, didn't you?
Yep, just did that one. That was the one about determination and wanting to win.
So what do you reckon final score is going to be? I'm going to go 4-0.
See, if I say 4-0, it's going to go 2-2 extra time, isn't it? So
I'm going to go 4-0. I'm going to say... I'm going
to stick with my 2-1, but not in extra time.
I'm going to go out there and say Kulusevski is going to get a debut goal. And if he does get a debut goal, I will do a giveaway on my channel of a new shirt.
Can I say Spurs players have got a habit of giving away, scoring debut goals?
Yeah.
Bergwijn did it.
Yep.
Danny Rose did it.
Yep. Who else did that? Didn't Van der Vaart do it?
Van der Vaart, Klinsmann did it.
Yep. So why not? Ndombele did it against Villa.
Ndombele did it. So what are we saying? Bring on Kulu and...
Bring on Kulu.
Guys, anyone who's a betting person, and we do not advocate betting, but if you are, if Kulu comes on, put a bet on it, he'll score. Make yourself a bit of money.
And if you don't, honestly, if Kulu comes on...
to a takeaway pizza.
If Kulu comes on and does score, I will do a shirt giveaway after this on my channel. If he does... do you know what? Bentancur or Kulu, if either of them come on and score, I'll do a giveaway on my channel.
There you go, giveaway opportunity. Fans are saying we're going to win 3-0. There's one here saying 5-0. Big yourselves up. Another person saying 2-0. It's going to stay as 2-0. There you go. Pretty comfortable so far.
Yeah.
I don't see us.
The only thing is, if Brighton do get that goal in the first 15 minutes,
It's going
to be squeaky
tricky.
bum time.
But I fully expect us to win this. I fully expect us to win this game.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think, if we win 3 or 4-0, it gives us a massive confidence boost going into midweek against Southampton. I'm not actually sure what their result was today. I think they won in just about an extra time against Coventry. But
there's a few more scores here. 4-1, 3-1, 3-0, 3-0, 4-0, 3-1, 3-1 seems to be the most popular opinion amongst the fans. There's a couple of 4-0s, but 3-1, 4-3, I hope not.
that'd be, yeah.
I can't go through that again. 14-2, Chris, I don't think so, mate.
14-2.
I don't think so. It must be a typo. Or he's just mucking about. 3-0, 3-0 seems 3-0 and 3-1 seem the two most popular scores. That's probably going to be about right.
Yeah. Or maybe even just stay 2-0.
See, I don't think it will, because if it stays 2-0, that means we're inviting the pressure on, and we need to keep attacking.
Yeah.
Guys, we're about to go to the second half. Let's put this to bed and get through to the next round of the Cup. So far, so good. Let's keep it up. More the same. As far as we're aware, there's no substitutions have been made for Spurs. I don't know about Brighton, but...
Right, here we go. Half time. They're bringing on Veltman for... Who's that for? I would imagine that would be for... Yeah, they're going 3 at the back now. Lallana for Veltman. So, they're going to go 3-5-2.
Really? They've taken off Lallana?
Yeah, that'd be 3-5-2 now.
That's interesting.
So they'll play Lamptey and Cucurella at wing-backs, Veltman, Dunk and Webster in the middle.
So, yesterday when I did my tactics show, I said Brighton will go 3-5-2 because we're going to go... No, Brighton would go 4-4-2 because we're going to go 3-5-2. We ended up going 3-4-3. And I said, if we go 3-4-3, Brighton will go to 3-5-2. But they've waited 45 minutes to do it. I said this would happen, but...
Why take Lallana off? Of all the players, he's probably been the most lively player. Oh, well, no.
He's a good player.
Graham Potter clearly knows more than we do.
Lallana's been... I thought he played quite well first half.
No, I thought he was their best player. Well, they're still playing a back 4.
Nah, the wing-backs have just dropped.
you think?
Yeah. They've gone through at the back.
Romero again. He's been really good since his first. You remember this is his first game back as well.
Do you know what? It's such a difference having Romero there. It really is.
You know, we bring in a decent centre half in the summer.
We haven't had him for most of the season. And Brighton straight away on the attack, but the pass was over here, and Lloris just picks it up nice and easy.
You can see why we paid the money, can't you? He's got that sixth sense to know where the danger is.
And he's so young.
Yeah.
So
he's 22,
young.
23 years old.
So many years ahead of him to really...
You know, if we can... Is that not a foul there?
Yeah, it looks like a foul.
What about with the new haircut as well? I mean...
Just checking any more super chats.
I mean, what's happened there? He's gone down, right? And then Winks has tried to run around him. See it again. So Højbjerg's fallen over. Winks has tried to play it to him, and then so we won a free kick. Sanchez plays it out. Oh, deflected off of is that March?
What do you make of Sanchez?
Honestly, I'm going to get a lot of stick for this. He has been better since Conte's come in.
Yep.
But we need to get rid.
Not good enough for you.
No, not good enough for me. Even Dyer at times being very, very good since Conte's come in. But it's that one chance where both of them, you know, Sanchez got made into a meme against Man City away last year. Dyer has that in his instinct. I know Conte. Look, right now, how good was that from Romero at detecting the danger? You don't get that from Dyer or Sanchez.
And Spurs on the counter-attack. Reggie's on the ball. He crosses it into... just took a wild shot and easily blocked.
But yeah, getting back to... I personally, for if Conte wants to win the league, you're not going to win the league with Davinson Sanchez in your defence.
Imagine we had a back three of...
De Vrij, Skriniar, Romero.
Prime Toby, Prime Vertonghen and Romero.
Disgusting. With Danny Rose and Kyle Walker at wing-backs.
Imagine we had them in that back line.
Moussa Dembele in the midfield. I mean, he was quality. You only realised how good he was when he left.
And we've that's why I agree with you. I don't think Sanchez is bad. I just think we can do better.
Yeah, I mean, De Vrij was available for about 20 million, and Conte knows him inside out.
He's a top player.
Yeah.
He's a top player, Divine.
Well,
and Brighton with a chance outside the box. Long range shot.
See,
I don't know if that was tipped over or went over. Looks like it's gone over, but Brighton with the first chance of the second half. Again, Moda, the same player that twice he's had a shot edge of the box and twice he's hit it just over the bar.
Yeah.
About a foot over the bar there.
Yeah, no idea what's happening there.
You're not going to score like that. You've got to go for the corners.
Do you think they'll bring on Danny Welbeck? He looked like he was getting off the bench there to warm up.
Don't matter. They can't get the ball to the striker. Spurs win a free kick in the right back position. Sanchez winning the free kick and
as it stands, 2-0 up. I think next 5 minutes or so, I think we've got to make a change. Who did they take off for? They took off Broughton Veltman for Lallana, didn't they?
yes.
Lucas done well there. Basuma has covered that well.
Their back three is so split.
Yeah. Well, Romero's committed there. Sanchez cut. Is that a foul?
It's a free kick to Brighton on the right-hand side. So it's an in-swinging set piece. Something that we typically don't defend well against. But we do have Romero back. So.
And it's a bad touch that from Gross. Romero's committed himself.
That's a foul, yeah.
Yeah, that is a foul.
He's caught him off the ball.
Conte
shouting the ref or Romero?
Romero, I think.
Or was he just shouting because he...
But we're seeing the passion again on the touchline. We didn't for a couple of games we didn't really see that because he was so. To be fair, we were playing Chelsea.
Mate, those 3 games against Chelsea were just dog shit. Everything about it just stank.
How did Plymouth in 8 minutes do something that we didn't do in 4 games?
Because Chelsea just turn it on when it's Spurs. They hate us. They always turn up against us. Brighton with the free kick into the box over here.
That's a terrible.
And it's
free
gone
kick.
off for a goal kick.
Terrible delivery.
Poor.
Who was it who took that?
Poor. I think it wasn't March because March kicked it off.
Normally Lallana would be on that. Oh, a bit of pushing and shoving there.
Romero being shoved for No reason.
There he is, Kulusevski. Bring him on. He does look good in his Spurs colours, doesn't he? There he is, Bentancur. He's mustard. I really hope he does well for us. Well, everyone does, but I really hope just for him. He's got his big move.
Just Bentancur, right? Just Bentancur. We hope he does well for us.
Basuma's gone around Højbjerg there. He's got a bit of space. He pulls the trigger. It's been deflected, and Hugo Lloris makes a great save. And Davis clears. That's a good stop from Lloris because he was backpedaling there.
I think the deflection just took the pace off the ball, which allowed Lloris time to adjust and save. If there was a bit more whip on, if the deflection was a more heavier touch, I think we would have been in trouble there. So Lloris done well.
Yeah.
But Brighton now, that's 2 shots in the last couple of minutes. They've started the better in the second half. We did say that Brighton would come at us.
Soak up the first 15 minutes, I thought, and then get that third goal, and then this game's done.
Yeah. You can see that they're lacking that elite strikers. They're taking shots from distance. They can't actually create much as a one-on-one situation.
In the window, they were interested in Chris Wood, and I never understood why they didn't sign him.
Yeah. Cross into the box, it falls in the middle of the box, and Brighton
Don't bring it down, don't bring it down. Clear.
Crosses it in! Deflected, ricochets, and it's... Comes off Lamptey
I don't even
for
know.
a goal kick.
I couldn't even get my words out then.
It was a very quick passage of play. The ball came in the box, it ricocheted, then...
Yeah, it's a good ball out from Cucurella.
fell to
Højbjerg's done
Lamptey.
well.
It's come off. I thought it came off the goalie, but it didn't in the end. It literally...
It comes off Romero's leg, and then
Lamptey's tried to scoop it back, but he's kicked it off.
But Basuma there just...
Brighton...
Oh, yeah, so yeah,
That's
you're
a very
right.
good save. But it slowed it down, which helped. So, Brighton, in the last 5 minutes, are beginning to ask questions of Spurs, and they're beginning to create some confusion in our penalty box, and that could have gone anywhere, that last effort there. But luckily for us, we've dealt with it, and Brighton come on the counter-attack. Reggie runs with the ball into the box, tracks back, pass it to Kane. Kane enters the box.
Højbjerg's gone for that ball.
Squares it to...
Sanchez, do not pull the trigger.
Sanchez, nice ball into the box. Emerson, first touch, poor.
First touch.
Loses the ball. He had his back to goal. And Brighton now can break.
Basuma's body in our
looks
midfield.
like a really, really good player.
Yeah. And you can see why clubs are interested. Do you know, he does remind me to a degree of Moussa Dembele, the way he just used to glide through players. I don't think he's at Dembele's level yet, but...
Nah, Dembele had a maturity about him. He had this commanding presence. Basuma, you can tell he still plays like he's a bit young in the head.
Yeah. But there's similarities in their game.
Well, he just walked past our player just there.
Yeah, did you hear that? This is our last chance.
I hate when commentators say anything like that. It's almost like we're waiting for it to jinx. The commentator basically just said this is Spurs' last chance of silverware.
Well, it could be worse. It could be Arsenal, Man United.
Like nobody knows that.
There's Daniel Levy.
Stressing about the £200 million he's got to find this summer to back Conte.
Yeah. What did you make of all the rumours about the clubs up for sale?
I've been hearing it for years.
Yeah.
No one's going to pay £3 billion. You've got to be an idiot to pay £3 billion.
Kane's done really well there.
The clubs that get bought are always bought, for 120 million, 50 million, 200 million, and then it goes up in value once the new owner comes in. And basically, our owners bought the club for 120 odd million. They've now grown the value. The problem is, in that process, they won fuck all. Whereas when Chelsea went in, they bought the club cheap, they won everything.
Yeah.
The owners of Man City went in, bought it cheap, won everything. And the Newcastle owners will probably do something similar. Our owners came in and they raised the profile, the value, everything. But we won nothing doing it.
Got this £1 billion stadium just with no trophies in it.
Let me ask you a question. If you had a spare £3 billion, why would you invest it in buying a football club, knowing that you've got to spend 100 million every summer to compete with the opposition?
Yeah, you just wouldn't.
You're not. You put your money into anything, property, gold,
bricks and mortar, currency,
Bitcoin,
anything. Yeah,
crypto.
Anything that is going to bring an investment, because unless you were a Spurs fan, if all of a sudden you come into stupid money, then I'd get it. But
even then, right? If I was a Spurs fan and I had to pump millions into the club every year, I'd be like, I've worked hard for that money. I've worked really, really hard for it.
That first touch from Emerson, did you see that?
Listen, I don't want to say anything about Emerson because I'll just get blasted for the comments start.
Negative this and that.
Oh,
yeah.
but he's 21, but he's 20. You know, give him a okay.
We're giving him a chance.
We are giving him a chance. Fans are saying they feel sick seeing Levy on the screen.
Lamptey puts the ball in. Romero clears once again.
That was quite a funny comment there. Who was that? Who was that from?
Or Basuma out. Plays a 1-2. Højbjerg clears. Is that a handball? No, play on, play to the whistle. Reece plays the ball. What a touch from Kane. Unlucky.
So it's been 10 minutes from the second half. Brighton have
We've got to make a change.
pushed Spurs back this half. They haven't scored though, so that's fine. Spurs basically looking just to counter-attack now.
Yeah.
And we win the free kick, but Son's been fouled and he's holding his leg. Hopefully he's not injured. Just holding his leg from the knock.
Yeah, he just stands. The commentator's right. He does stand his ground. He's just trying to get past me.
Thing is, he's trodden him. Look, he's missed the ball. No different to any of the decisions that went against us.
Oh, it's a yellow card and
There's a booking for the Brighton player Gross.
Son's down. This
Son's
is the right.
hurting.
Yeah, he's got to bring on Kulu.
This is why. This is what we was talking about. This is exactly what we're talking about. He's not match fit, Son. He lacks that sharpness. Brilliant football player. We love Son. Never
Yeah.
say a bad word about him, but the team comes first.
Yeah, 100%.
And he's just
He's got
lacking
all the
a bit of
ability in the world.
sharpness.
It's just, I mean, he's holding the same. He's holding. He had an injury, an ankle injury a couple of years ago. Same ankle. But Conte's got to be making a change now. Bring on Kulu. I mean, Son's back straight on his feet. He's running. Is he
Son
gonna
on the
put cross
ball
in?
out wide. Passes it back to Winks. Winks squares the ball to Højbjerg. Højbjerg back to Ben Davies. Ben Davies back to Højbjerg. To Winks, sorry. Poor pass to Winks, to be fair. Heavy touch from Winks as well. And there's a couple of heavy fouls going in here.
Yeah, I
Basuma's
don't think
been brought
Reggie
down
really needs to
again.
did that. I mean, he psychs the crowd out. I don't think he needs to dive in there. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just to come in together. I mean, that's a foul.
Blatant foul. Winks has grabbed Basuma by the arm and yanked him back. Basically, do you know what? Basuma's starting to dictate the midfield.
Yeah.
He's getting himself about the place, and he's on the. Every time he's on the ball, we're just panicking and we're just fouling him.
We're in here. Go on,
Kane's
Kane.
in.
Play
It's
Son.
2-on-1.
Play Son. Son.
To Son. Human Son.
Son. Oh, why have you not? I've just done a Gary Neville moment there. Why is he not? Oh, could he have passed that back
And
to Kane?
that, my friends, is a player that just lacks match fitness. That's all. Any other time of the year, Son scores that.
I mean, I don't know why he's taking it on with his left foot. As soon as he cuts back, the goalkeeper knows he's going to go for that far corner.
Henry, what we've been saying all game about Son, just lacking that sharpness. He's not. Heung-min Son is not sharp. He needs 2-3 games under his belt. This is why we said maybe just give him a break for the second half and bring on Kulusevski. But okay, he got in the right position. Let's be positive, and he got his shot away on target. The goalie had to make a save, so they're all good factors. And Kane did the right thing, laying the ball off to him as well, because Kane could have been greedy and taken the shot himself.
Yeah. Brighton are making another sub now. Lamptey's plays it back to Basuma. Basuma makes a great ball over to Cucurella. Cucurella can't keep it in.
Goes on for a throw in a dangerous
And Brighton
position.
are making
for
that
Spurs.
sub. There's Bergwijn down there warming up. There's Kulusevski warming up. There's Bentancur warming up.
Spurs trying to pass it out from the back here in a dangerous
Sanchez
area.
is-
Sanchez is doing Cruyff turns on the goal line. Well, not the goal line, the byline. And he pulled it off as well. So fair play. Sanchez.
Doing Cruyff turn.
What's going on? And you can hear the Spurs fans in full voice.
Yeah. .60 played now. Still 2-0 Tottenham. What do you make of Brighton's goalkeeper? Do you rate Sanchez? Yeah, here we go.
He's not bad,
Sub.
he's not great. He's nothing special.
I think he's very underrated. Solly March is coming on off for...
I like the goalkeeper that Fulham had before the season they got relegated.
Areola.
Yeah.
He's at West Ham. Moses Caicedo.
Yeah.
Senegal forward, I believe.
So they brought on a striker, have they, Brighton?
Yeah, he's from Senegal. They're actually in the very nicely placed in the AFCON final. But yeah, Areola was very good, but I don't for a team which challenging for the Champions to get in the Champions League, I don't think he's good enough. For me, there's one goalkeeper I want and there's one goalkeeper I would take in a heartbeat, and that is Martinez. The shithousery of Martinez and Romero would be different class. And you got to remember, he's very good at commanding his defence. He's an excellent penalty saver. He's class.
How old is he, though?
29. Hugo Lloris is 35.
I think we'll probably go for someone younger.
We're after Dean Henderson, apparently, but after watching him today, or yesterday, no chance that I want Dean Henderson. Maybe Nick Pope?
He doesn't get game time, Henderson.
You know, but when you do get that game time, the one thing to be a top goalkeeper is concentration. You need to make that one big save when it matters most, and he just doesn't do it.
I think that comes with playing back-to-back matches. It's like what I was saying to you before with Arsenal. We've only got 2 games a month where we've got one every week. It's that momentum, that consistency of games improves players. It improves the team spirit. It's where momentum is key, and you don't get momentum through stop, start.
Yeah.
And Henderson just doesn't get. He shouldn't have gone Man U. It's been a bad move for him, I think.
Yeah.
Should have stayed where he was or gone to a club that guaranteed that he starts. He needs to be number one if he's the number one choice goalie if he's gonna be at a club.
Yeah, Brighton have got back-to-back corners here.
Why do I feel like we're waiting for Brighton to score a goal?
I do get that sort of feeling.
I've been feeling that for about 10 minutes here.
Gross whips it in.
We're just waiting for something to go wrong for them to score.
Clear. Jesus.
And almost a goal there for Brighton.
Cleared off the line. Winks stuck. Oh, I thought you won that.
Spurs have just switched off a bit in this second half and a bit of complacency kicking in. Cross comes into the
Decent
box.
ball back in the box.
Mopé moves control of the
Romero
ball.
clears once again.
And Brighton again win the ball edge of the box. Basuma's having a cracking second half.
Honestly, he's look, he's just... This is
Basuma
what
comes
Moussa Dembele
inside,
used to do.
edge of the box, looking to shoot, gets a shot away.
Oh.
They've scored. Brighton have scored through Basuma. We've been saying for the whole half, Basuma's getting into this game. Basuma's beginning to take the midfield. We said about a minute ago, feels like we're sitting here waiting for Brighton to score, and it's happened. You can see it coming. Spurs being a bit complacent. They've switched off.
It is.
Took the 2-0 for granted. Game on now. We said the next goal would dictate what happens.
Oh, it's an awful deflection that off Romero. It got deflected twice, that did.
But why is he allowed to get into that position and get the shot away? Why is Spurs not on the front foot, getting the third goal and putting the game to bed? This is what I mean. We said at half time, Henry, Brighton are going to change up. They're going to come out. The first 15 minutes are crucial.
Yeah.
And look what's happened. We were talking we were talking just about the same thing that's happened in the past 5-10 minutes. Let's be honest. Brighton have been asking the questions.
Yeah, they've been knocking on the door, and to be honest, they deserve their goal. Let's be honest. Basuma has been dominating since the next 18 minutes for the second half or whatever it's been. We switched off. We paid a price. But now we have to go and get that third goal.
Make changes. We need to.
Kulusevski has got to come on.
My one big criticism of Conte.
It doesn't make him quick enough, the changes.
He waits too long. And Spurs come back with Kane on the ball, Son on the ball, passed it out wide to Emerson. Son falls over. Emerson passes it back to Winks. Højbjerg on the ball, passes it back to Romero. Romero recycles it out wide to Davies. Spurs just knocking the ball about now, looking to respond quickly to the goal that Brighton have scored. Højbjerg to Reggie. Reggie out wide, drives towards the edge of the box. Son back into Reggie.
1-2 that.
Spurs are in the box, cross into the box. Not a good enough cross.
It's better from us, but, you know,
and
they're
going
to come. They're going to come guns blazing.
They've got nothing to lose, Henry.
Yeah.
When you're losing 2-0, what have you got to lose other than just to go for it? And that's it. Whereas Spurs, this is where teams like Man City, Liverpool, the reason they're elite is at 2-0, they go for 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
We kind of just sat back. That Son chance was big. That we didn't score. But it's game on now. We've got a game on our hands.
We've got to go for blood now.
From being in cruise control, and Son's got the ball. He's driving at the.
Go on, Son! Go on, Son! Play Kane! Play Kane!
Oh, it's good!
Oh, yes! Come on! fucking take
Absolute
it.
confusion at the back. Hyun-Min Son.
3-1. Second goal for Kane. Who said hat-trick? Someone said hat-trick earlier.
Someone in the comments, yeah. Hyun-Min Son with the ball, beats the man, runs in. A good tackle from the Brighton defender. And then it ricochets. It falls all over the place and ends up rolling into the net. And Kane kind of just slides in on it to make sure it gets over the line. A messy goal. But that actually came from Son's run.
Yeah, we were saying how much we wanted to take him off.
Yeah.
But this little burst of pace reminded me when he scored that goal against Burnley. He could have played Kane there, but Kane gets his goal.
To be honest, it's a mess of a goal. Son did well, but then the Brighton defender, he's made the block, it's bounced off his heel, fallen to another defender, and then it's come off his shin and then his toe.
Yeah, and Kane just
The
puts it in,
defending
innit?
from Brighton here is catastrophic. Absolute shit show again.
It comes off of Webster 4 times before
then-
Kane gets it in the back of the net.
And then Kane slides the ball over the line. It's an easy goal for Kane. All he had to do was touch it. Give credit to Son.
Yeah.
We did say he needs to come off. And
He's got to come off now, surely.
he's effectively, he created the problem that led to the goal, right?
Yeah.
So, fair play to Sonny. But we know he's good. We don't have an issue with Son. We're just saying he doesn't look like he's sharp enough.
But
There
yeah,
you go.
now we've got that 2-goal cushion again. I still think if they get another... Oh, no.
Oh,
Mope's in.
Brighton!
Mope's in.
Another one! It's
Mope won.
Mopé!
Oh, he's kicked his
He's
shot on the reach.
absolutely messed it up. Brighton should have been... Oh, my God, this is one of those games. Here we go again. I can't take this. Every time I'm in this studio...
My heart is pounding.
Brighton had a one-on-one. It was Mopé versus Lloris, and Mopé's literally chipped the ball into
They're in again
Mopé's
now.
hands. Mopé gets the ball, and...
Now
He's
we're
lost the ball, and now Spurs on the counter with Lucas Moura.
It's a good counter
Harry
attack.
Kane
Go on,
gets the
Kane.
ball. He's fouled. There's 2 fouls. There's going to be a booking here for one of them. 2 Spurs players brought down on the counter. This game's just come to life out of nowhere.
Going back to that Brighton chance, how has he just kicked it at the goalkeeper? This is just insane.
That finish by Mopé was diabolical.
Yeah, look, I mean, Romero slips. We were talking about
Oh, Romero, that was poor defending.
he tries to lob the goalkeeper there, I think.
That was
I think he's
terrible.
tried to...
He got a shove from Sanchez. Look,
Yeah, he's tried to lob the goalkeeper, and he's just kicked it into his hands.
that might be one of the worst one-on-ones you've ever seen. And here comes Kulusevski for Lucas Moura.
what you wanna
Moura's
see.
off. Debut for the man. Kulu is on.
I'm telling you, he's going to score.
And Stephen Bergwijn also coming on. I'm guessing it's Son that must have come off. Is it Son that's come off?
Number 21 as well for a winger.
It's his age. I don't know. Yep, like we predicted, Hyun-Min Son has come off after helping us get the 3rd goal. So exactly what we said.
Yep.
Son and Bergwijn off. Sorry, Son and Moura off.
For Stevie
Bergwijn
B.
and Kulu on.
Right, well, we wanted these changes, but thankfully they did come a bit later because Son was heavily involved in the 3rd goal. But now, let's see what Kulusevski's got.
I think we're going to get another couple of goals here because Bergwijn and
He's relentless.
he's going to rip. He's going to rip them. This defense is so. Brighton
Kulusevski's
today,
a big guy as well. I
Brighton
didn't realise he was that tall.
100% need to blame their defending today for everything, because attacking wise, they've got into us. They've got their goal. They've asked a few questions. They look nice in possession when they do get on the ball, but their defending has been atrocious,
Yeah.
absolutely woeful today, and we've capitalised. Every time we've capitalised.
Yeah, this isn't a typical Brighton performance, is it? They have been...
Their defence has been so good this year.
Yeah. I mean, they've taken points off Chelsea twice. That they've drew away to Liverpool. They beat Liverpool away last year as well. And today they just look absolutely awful. Is it injuries and maybe selling a couple of players, or is it just because we've been better than them?
I just think they've just been awful at the back. We've not done anything different to...
Danny Welbeck's coming on for Brighton.
These are basic errors they're making.
They're taking off Lamptey for Danny Welbeck.
They've literally got no defenders on the pitch. They've got 2 or 3.
The substitutions from
Potter.
Potter has been horrendous. Adam Lallana was one of their best players. He took him off for...
To be fair, they got better with Lallana off. Not that we thought that we
Yeah, they had a little passage of play. They did score a deflected goal, but yeah, but taking off Lamptey.
Got a super chat from Gino Ferreira. Kulusevski. Okay, why not?
Basuma's outright taking.
Zuma takes a shot.
He's a player,
from
man.
distance over the ball. Do you remember in the first half I said to you, would you take Basuma at
Yep.
Spurs? After watching this game, I'd take him.
But where does he play in that midfield? Because if we've got Benson Gore, does he play next to him?
It's a squad.
Yeah.
It's a squad.
It's like Man City that, they take out Stone, they can put, Mahrez or...
Yeah. It's like when we played Chelsea,
Grealish
they brought on Kai Havertz, they brought on N'Golo
Timo
Kante.
Werner.
Build the squad. I really, really like Basuma.
Yeah,
I thought
he's a top
Basuma and
quality
Lamptey
player.
had been their 2 best players today. Can't believe he took off Lamptey, but if it helps us, please make more.
He's a proper box-to-box midfielder, Basuma. We don't have one of those at the moment.
I'll tell you what, we needed that goal because Brighton were beginning to get right back in the game, and that goal just took all the sting out of them. There's nothing better than scoring straight after another team scores against you.
Yeah. Shows a lot of character as well.
To be fair, Son could have scored maybe 5 minutes before Brighton scored anyway. And Brighton come again. Pesedo's on the ball.
There's a bit of ping-pong there.
Basuma.
He looks so comfortable every time.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm worried Arsenal going for him, He'd be perfect for Arsenal.
Yeah. But they've got Partey, though, and they play similar sort of positions.
Yeah.
But, yeah, having a squad...
Mate, they're going to get rid of Xhaka, so I just hope they don't get Basuma because he looks really good. Cross comes in the box from Carrera, cleared by
Basuma.
Reggie Basuma, takes the ball down, lovely bit of skill. No,
We're on the counter. Go on, Kulu.
Counter-attack.
Take aim.
on the ball. He drives forward, plays it to Bergwijn, and Bergwijn now...
There's a one-on-one.
He's got 3 around him. He's got to pass that ball he has. Luke Kulu's on the ball.
He looks a very sluggish, Kulu, so far. I mean, he's normally quite a quick guy. He didn't really have a lot.
This is the Premier League, man. This is the Premier League. Different level. He's going to need time to settle in.
Yeah, I know.
Adjust to the speed.
Even just to play Kane, that was a simple pass. And he wants his hat-trick now, Kane does. He's, 40 goals off Jimmy
How many
Greaves?
games has Kulu had this season? Like, when's the last time he played for Juve?
That's a good question. I think he's been on the bench a lot of the time for them. Let's have a quick look. "72 minutes in." So he's actually played 20 games this season.
Someone's saying the audio is trash. The audio, is it us or is it...
1 second.
Yeah, they've all said sound is gone. Check.
1, 2. We back? Yeah. Are we back?
Guys, sorry about the audio. We had a technical problem inside, which has now been fixed. Someone in the comments said that we said that Bissouma has got problems. Yes, we agree. That's why we're probably not going to sign him. But just judging by his performance today, he looks like a very, very good player. We know he's a good player anyway, but I've been impressed with him today.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
especially.
natural ability on the ball. The way he drops his shoulder and goes past players. He does remind me a lot of the way Dembele played. I know you used to Dembele as a bit of a mature player, but that will come with age.
Yeah.
But, he has got problems. They're not on the pitch. It's due to his personal life, so he might not want to take the risk. And plus, Brighton are going to want a big transfer fee. Maupay's in there.
Maupay's been poor for Brighton today.
Yeah. He's caused us a lot of problems in the middle of the box, but, just then,
Yeah, look.
Romero just muscles him off the ball.
Romero's
he's different
absolutely skinned. Oh, wonderful counter-attack from
Kulu.
Spurs. We broke out from back. Kulu driving into the middle, plays it behind Bergwijn. Spurs
Reggie.
still got the counter-attack going. Reggie's driving forward. We've got 3-on-3. It comes to
Bergwijn.
Stevie B. The pass was
Oh,
behind
it's just
Stephen
behind him.
Bergwijn.
It's just behind him.
Poor passing from Spurs. Kulu's pass to Stevie B wasn't really good enough, and then Reggie's pass to Bergwijn wasn't good enough. And
That pass, though, from Harry Kane to Kulu was different class. The way he pulls Bissouma in and just turns him.
that all came from Romero.
Yeah.
Romero started the whole thing. I've got to say,
Bissouma is controlling their game. Look at Romero out straight away. Well done, Emerson. Uh-oh.
Oh dear, Romero's gone down.
Have we got any defenders on the bench?
Rodon. I'd sub Romero. I'd sub him. If he's feeling pain, sub him. He hasn't played for 3 months. Is it worth taking the risk? We've got another game on Wednesday night.
Yeah, Romero's coming off now. We're making a change. It's going to be either Doherty or Rodon. I imagine it's going to be Rodon. Yeah, he is coming off now. That's the right thing to do. Conte's, he's seen the issue. Yeah, Rodon's coming on. That's the right thing to do. He's been excellent today, Romero. Unfortunately, the Brighton's goal was deflected off of him, but couldn't do much about it. But apart from that, you can really see why we signed him in the summer. He's a top quality centre-half. He really is.
Yeah, listen, we know Romero's a good defender. We just want to see him play regularly and hopefully gets over the fitness issues he's had.
And is that Bentancur coming on as well?
Yeah, probably going to take off
Winks or
Kulu.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
It's Winks.
Kulu lacking a bit of pace. I know you mentioned it.
Yeah, he's not a quick winger. He's not. He's a technical winger. He's very much like Ziyech. Ziyech doesn't have a lot of pace, but he still gets a lot of goals because of how good his left foot is.
Harry Winks is off for Bentancur.
But yeah, he does look he hasn't played. Well, he's played 20 games, but it says he's only played like 800 minutes. So a lot of that's going to be off the bench. But here he comes, Rodrigo Bentancur. Here he is.
So debut for both the new signings.
He's a big guy as well. He's like 6'2", 6'3", something like that. But can he bring goals to the midfield? That's one thing we lack in our team. Is a goal scorer in central midfielder. Can he be that guy? Straight away, he's in there.
Straight in, breaking up the play. And the referee's given a free kick. That's not a foul.
No, someone's caught Sanchez there.
Oh, it's all right. Free kick to Spurs. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Good work from Bentancur there.
Instantly on Basuma. He spotted the danger straight away. He's been causing us a lot of problems second half. And Basuma has caught Sanchez, and that's where the foul is. Good save, though, from Lloris after the follow-up. 13 minutes to play.
13 minutes to play. Spurs 3-1 up. You'd say we're going to...
Well...
but listen, I'd be stunned if we don't win this, honestly. Brighton have done nothing since we scored our third goal.
Reguilon's up.
They rallied, and then...
They're getting a lot of chances, though. If they do get one goal, it's going to be a nervy 10 minutes. He's going to put that ball in.
Cross into the box, falls to...
Danny Welbeck!
It was actually a cracking ball. It fell to Welbeck, but his first touch
That's
was
what you want to see.
shocking.
The ex-Arsenal man as well, back in Tottenham. I don't think he anticipates Emerson's going to...
Look how he's tried to control that with his shin. I mean...
You don't really expect much more, do you?
Quality players are just quick. Look. He's got no idea what he's got no idea that...
Bambi on ice, mate. Brighton make another change here as well. Mola comes off for Evan Ferguson, sorry.
We've never heard of him.
Young Irishman, the commentator's saying. 17 years old.
Is he 17?
17 years old,
Looks like he's in his 20s.
I know.
He's a unit of a lad.
That's a great ball, that is, from Davis.
What a ball to Kane.
Kane plays it into Kulu. Kulu wins the corner. What's your first thoughts on Kulu?
I haven't seen enough of him. I haven't seen enough of him at all. I don't know.
He's a big lad, though.
I don't even know what his best position is, to be honest with you. Just watching him play, he gets the ball and he cuts in.
Well, he's a right winger that scores a lot of his goals with his left foot.
Then he's
right-footed.
He's an inverted winger. If he's a winger, on first impressions, he lacks pace, which as a winger is a problem.
Just cut in there. Kulu pulls the trigger. Goes out to Kane. Kane plays it back to...
It's good to see he's confident to take a shot on.
Yeah.
I mean, it was going wide, but at least he tried to go for it. He looks like do you know what? I think Kulu looks more of a technical player, doesn't he? He's more of a technical player.
Honestly, he's very... Good, Emerson. Emerson's bombing forward. Plays Kulu.
Kulu on his left foot plays it to the middle to...
Bentancur.
Bentancur switches it to...
Out to Reggie.
Reggie,
Look how
Kane.
deep Kane is
Who's
again.
playing left wing now?
What a ball that is. Oh, unlucky. Kulusevski, but he's making a run into the box. That's another thing we don't have from our wingers. And not only that, he's a tall lad. He wins a lot of headers. We predominantly win headers from our wingers. He's playing the long ball might not be the worst thing. There's Paratici on the screen.
Could definitely, the way he looks to me, he could receive the ball and hold up the play because he's got the technical ability.
Winks has done well there to win that back.
Paratici back in the dugout, giving instructions to everyone again. We haven't seen that for about 3-4 months.
Yeah.
It was all the rage on Twitter, and then he disappeared.
Rodon's done really well there to win that back. It's a good touch from Kane. Pull the trigger.
Kane from 30 yards out, squares it to Reggie. Reggie passes it back to Bergwijn. Stevie B beats
Good
the
feet,
man, crosses it back post. No one's there, though.
Unlucky. That's where Kulu should have been. I think he should have been making that run.
Listen, we've made the subs, and it's all Tottenham now. So the subs are definitely having an impact. They're getting on the ball.
All the subs we said as well.
Yeah.
Apart from the Rodon one. Well, even Rodon. Romero had to come off, didn't he?
Who came off for Romero?
Rodon
came on, right?
Yeah, for Romero. Bergwijn come on for Son, and Kulusevski come on for Lucas. And then Bentancur come on for Harry Winks. So yeah, all the subs, can't really argue with Conte over that, to be honest.
Brighton causing a few problems in our box. They've
Danny
got the
Welbeck.
ball again, and Spurs have just about cleared the line. Brighton win the ball back again, and they've got possession just outside our box. They're just knocking the ball around. Basuma's on the ball again, goes out wide. In comes a cross, poor cross, easily won by Bentancur. Bergwijn on the ball, loses possession in a dangerous area, and Brighton now in edge of the box. Good defending by Davinson Sanchez.
Oh,
really
great feet from Bentancur there. Lovely feet.
Tell you what, that Bentancur looks nice.
That's a great ball from Kane. As you touch.
First time.
It's good play that from... Oh, why is...
Højbjerg didn't make the run. You didn't have.
That's the right pass though, but that footwork there from... go on, Kulusevski.
Kulusevski's on the ball, one-on-one. Edge of the box. Lays it off. Brilliant.
Oh!
Steven Bergwijn from 10 yards.
He's
All
got
he
to
had
hit
do
the
was
target there.
And he skied it.
Could have been a debut assist there from
Absolutely.
Kulusevski.
There goes the studio again. So basically, Brighton mucking about with the ball at the back again. Kulusevski won the ball. Listen, the decision-making from Kulusevski was spot on. He did the exact right thing. Laid it off, put it on a plate for Bergwijn, and Bergwijn did everything but
need to pick that up.
what he's supposed to do and hit the target. It's a shocking miss, I'm not going to lie. The ball did bobble, but, at this level, you can't be missing the target. Son's missed from 1 yard out, Emerson's missed from 4 yards out, and Bergwijn had it put on a plate for him, and he's just skied it. I mean, this is why we need a second striker. This is exactly why we need a second goal scorer that can play up front, because a second striker of good quality puts that in the back of the net.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I mean, bit more match fitness. Would you expect Bergwijn to score there? I mean, a lot of confidence as well in him as well. But he's got to hit the target.
Mate, I expect Rodon to score from there. It's 8 yards out, unopposed, hit the target, and he's fucking put it into the south stand. I mean, Jesus
Seen his mate up
Christ.
there and gone, hang on, catch this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's poor from him. Good play from Kulu, but he's got to hit the target. Has to hit the target.
Kulu must be thinking, Jesus Christ, what have I walked into, eh? And I can't believe it, because Bergwijn's got quite a bit of confidence about him at the moment. You expect it. I thought he was going to score.
Yeah, well, the amount of chances we've had, we should be out of sight. Well, we are out of sight, with 5 minutes to go. Never say never, but we should be out of at least 3 more goals this game. Son's chance, where he literally headed it off the line. Emerson had a chance as well, where he missed from a few yards out. And then that chance, that was clear cut though. 5-6 yards out, and Bergwijn, puts it in Rose Ed.
Yeah. And Brighton are in again. Some messy defending from Spurs. We do clear it though. And then Brighton an absolute.
Here we go. This is the chance.
And it's Kane to Bergwijn. Bergwijn still.
What is? I don't understand it. It's been behind him the whole time. The ball
The problem we've got at the moment is when we do get the counter and we've got a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, the quality and the speed of the passing has been shit.
Yeah.
That's the honest truth. It's been shit. The only one good pass in the past 15 minutes of counter-attacks was the ball from Kulo to Bergwijn.
Yeah.
Everything else, it's just lacking, man. And this is why we've been saying we need that creative mid.
Yeah.
We've got rid of Ndombele, Lo Celso, Dele. Fair enough. Not an issue. But you've got to bring in players that can do those roles, and we brought in one.
Yeah. Is that a
We let 3 go, and we only brought in 1. So
We've got 4 central midfielders we've got to constantly rotate now. Winks, Højbjerg, Bentancur, and Skip.
I'll tell you what, Basuma's absolutely done Bentancur, and Bentancur's given away the foul. Did the right thing, pulled him down, take one for the team, but Basuma's looking good. To be fair, Bentancur's looking good as well.
Yeah.
Some good footwork.
Emerson comes off for... Is that going to be Sessegnon? No, it's Doherty.
Doherty's on, Emerson's off.
The oldest outfield player in the Tottenham squad.
That's good. That's good. We want a younger squad. And the thing is, if you want older players, you want them to be quality.
Yeah.
Cross into the box by Brighton, and it goes off for a goal kick. Spurs will run down the clock.
Long.
Bentancur's got a yellow card in his debut.
That had to be done, though. Like you said, you had to bring him down.
Yeah.
He does get a lot of yellow cards, though, apparently.
I can tell. He does. He's not shy. He doesn't hold back.
Do you think Conte will be happy this second half?
Yeah. I mean, 3-1. He's given the new players a run out. He's given Rodon a game.
Well, our finishing's been very poor, though, isn't it? Second half.
Well, that's where we lack the quality. But, you know, how many years have we been saying that Kane needs another striker in this team? The team needs another striker in this team.
Who would you get?
I really wanted Alvarez, but he's gone to Man City now.
Oh, that's a good...
And Højbjerg!
Reggie, pull the trigger! Oh, unlucky.
Straight at the goalkeeper.
Had the power, just not the accuracy.
Again. Another chance. Another chance. Kane won the ball, knocked it out wide. Reggie, first time,
Why has he not put his lace through that?
Do you know what? What is it with Argentinian players? He side foots it. Lo Celso shoots with the side of his foot. Lamela only ever shot with the side of his foot. Is Aguero the only player that plays for Argentina that uses his laces? I don't understand.
Even Messi shoots with the side of his foot a lot of the time.
He's good at it, isn't he?
Yeah, but...
He's pretty good.
Oh, there's a slip there.
Ooh. Thought
Doherty covered really well there, but...
Doherty, but it wasn't. It's gone off for a throw. Spurs just seen this one out now. 1 minute to go. 3-1. Spurs are through, guys. We're not going to lose this.
Just avoid Chelsea in the next round, and we should be all right.
Listen, anyone but the top 5. Anyone but the top 5.
If you had to take a team in the top 5, I'd take Man United at the moment.
They're out.
Oh, yeah, they're out, yeah.
I'd take them as well.
Well, it's Liverpool and Liverpool, Chelsea or City. Just avoid them 3 and we'll be all right. Well, what we want is Liverpool to get Chelsea or Liverpool to get City to knock a couple of them out.
Yes. If we were to get anyone from the top, I'd take City. Only because of the whole bogey team thing, and it would be our ground. Because if we play Liverpool, they'll knock us out. Chelsea will knock us out. City, you never know.
Yeah.
I know they're good, but you never know. Things don't go right for them when they play us. Spurs clear the ball. I don't see us beating Liverpool.
I don't want to... Yeah, West Ham away as well. I think that'd be really tough for us.
Yeah, but I think we'd be tough for them too. I think we'd be... You know, we beat them already in the Carabao Cup, didn't we? 2-1.
They beat us their ground as well.
Yeah.
That was other different... You know, everything's changed.
That'd be a tough game. That'd be a tough. Wolves is Wolves still in it. If Wolves are in it, I don't want Wolves.
No, I think they lose today to Norwich.
What, in the cup?
Yeah, they 1-0 down last time I checked.
And Spurs break. Harry Kane
Kulu
down the middle, knocks it out wide to Kulusevski. Kulusevski slows it right down, holding up the play. Gets the ball back.
Yeah, Wolves are out. They
to
lost to Norwich.
Wolves lost to Norwich?
Yeah, at home as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a shocking result.
I don't want to get Everton as well because now they've got new
Mate, that
manager.
is a shocking result. Wolves are good.
5 minutes
Norwich.
added on.
Why is there 5 minutes? Did Romero have cramp for 5 minutes? For no reason, 5 minutes have just been added to a game, which is maximum 2 minutes extra time. So we've got 5 more minutes here.
Kulusevski's done more there.
Spurs are just going through the motions, really.
That's a good turn, that. That's a foul.
What? And the referee's played on when Spurs just got fouled. Brighton have got the ball edge of the box. If they score from this, I'm going to lose it. How is that not a foul?
Yeah, I don't understand what the referee's seen there. Bentancur,
Bentancur's such a comfortable player on the ball.
yeah.
Kane wins a free kick, falls on top of the ball, slows the clock down, wastes another minute or two, and Spurs are making their way to the 5th round of the Cup.
Nottingham Forest have got Leicester at home tomorrow. I fancy Forest for that.
Cool.
They knocked Arsenal out, didn't they, at home? I fancy Forest for that.
Let's see who's in the FA Cup still. See who we can expect in the draw.
4 minutes to go. Tottenham 3, Brighton 1. 2 goals from Kane and a deflected cross from Emerson Royale. And to be fair, we should at least have 4 or 5 more goals in this game. We've been the better team. Brighton have had a couple of chances and that deflected goal from Basuma, but apart from that, it's been pretty much all us. Bergwijn now. Back to Reggie. Bentancur there giving out instructions. Look at Højbjerg making a run for the middle plate. Look at Kulusevski out wide. Kulusevski, 1-on-1, skins him, goes to pull the trigger, lays it off for Kane. Kane for the hat-trick. And it's gone deflected. Is that deflected over?
I've got to say, Kulusevski's decision-making in the final third is really good.
Yeah, do you not think
He makes the right passes. He could have easily have just curled that one in, but he's seen Kane and just laid it off for him. Look at that.
Nice weight on that pass, I know.
His decision-making's good. Kulusevski could be a playmaker for us.
Do you think he can play at number 10? Or in a 3-4-1-2 formation? Kane and Son up front. Kulu just in behind.
Yeah, I think he can. His decision-making's better than anyone else we've got in that midfield.
Yeah. Bentancur and
Mate,
and skipping.
Kulusevski could have had 3 assists today.
I know. He's only been on the pitch 15 minutes.
That's what I mean. I mean, he's not doing anything
Basuma,
wow, but he's doing things correctly. And that's all you need to do as a football player. Just do things right.
Basuma is too good to be playing in a Brighton shirt.
Yeah.
That's no disrespect to Brighton, but he's head and shoulders above everyone else.
Like you said, if he didn't have any baggage, he'd probably be at another club. But he comes with problems, doesn't he? So as long as that's the case, he's not going anywhere.
Two minutes to go. Brighton have a corner on the right side. Ronald's marking dunk there. Goes in. And then goes out for a Tottenham throw. Yeah, we have been worthy winners. Kane got man of the match. Would you agree with that? Took his first goal really well, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking who else had a really good game.
Romero was pretty good.
Romero's been good, but he came off, didn't he?
Emerson Royale?
Nah.
It's tomorrow lunchtime's a draw.
I think Højbjerg and Winks have had good games for us. Yeah, Kane got 2 goals, involved in the attacking play. Yeah. That goal he scored was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, top class finish. We need to see more of that from Kane, though. Oh, the race is done really well.
Between the Liverpool and Cardiff match tomorrow. That's interesting.
What was it, at half-time, they said?
Yeah. I'm just trying to find out who's still in the competition.
A Liverpool away to Cardiff?
Don't know. I'm just trying to find out who's still in the competition.
Liverpool, well, obviously Liverpool. Man City won today, 4-1. Chelsea.
There we go.
West Ham. Norwich. Luton. A couple of other teams. But the main ones are City, Chelsea, Liverpool. Providing they win. Is he hurt his arm there?
I think he's just wasting time. Basuma just powers past players. There's a foul by Kane. Then he's clattered by Reggie.
He felt a bit awkwardly on his back there, but
Strong play. We've talked about... Do you know what? I feel like I'm talking about Basuma more than anyone else. Probably am.
that should be it now. 5 minutes played. Seconds away now from full time.
Right, I'm looking at the wrong year. And it's full time
And that
in
is
the
it.
FA Cup. 3-1, Spurs win. We're through to the 5th round. Come on, you Spurs.
Professional performance from the boys. 2 goals from Harry Kane. An excellent first goal as well. Bit of a shake in the second half when Basuma got that goal. All smiles around. Romero smiling. Emerson smiling. The crowd are cheering on Conte.
Antonio. Guys, we're going to do a quick post-match review. But before we go to the review, a quick message from the sponsors.
If you're looking for a bargain to improve the front line this month, then there is no better purchase you can make than Manscaped.
With the new Performance Package 4.0, Manscaped has got you covered with all the essentials to keep you fresh up top.
I've tried their products personally, and I can assure you that this won't be another Roberto Soldado.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code COYS at manscaped.com. This is a bargain even Levy can't miss.
Hello and welcome back. Spurs have beaten Brighton 3-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We're through to the 5th round of the Cup. Come on, Spurs. We're in the hat tomorrow. Henry, what's your quick thoughts on today's match?
Professional performance. I was really happy with it, to be fair. Two goals from Harry Kane. His first one was exceptional. I think the substitutions Conte made were the right substitutions, maybe a little bit later, but if we didn't make the substitutions, someone would have got that goal. And yeah, professional performance. Brighton were, to be honest, they were pretty pony, weren't they? They were awful until maybe 20 minutes in the second half, but I'm happy. Very, very good performance from us. And yeah, we're through to the next round.
Yeah, I agree. It was a professional performance. We did all the right things. We were in control of the game pretty much for most of it. Brighton had a period where they did rally and they got their goal and it looked like the game might turn, but we replied quickly. Just showed we had more gears to go through that we never really got out of second or third gear in that whole game. Good to see the new players come on. I was impressed with Bentancur. He looked good on the
looks a
ball,
player, yeah.
breaks up the play. Kulusevski, I really like his decision-making. Pace, I thought he was quicker than that, but let's see. It's only his first game. Good to see Harry Kane get a couple of goals. I'll be honest with you, it was all just a bit easy.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
I wasn't expecting that.
We said off stream before we started, it's going to be a real tough game with that diamond in the middle for Brighton, but we just seemed to just walk past it. Every time we got the ball, Brighton were making mistakes continuously at the back. Even their goalkeeper playing it out from the back, there was poor passing. We could have had another 3 or 4 goals today comfortably. And
Easily.
That's not a Graham Potter performance, you know. They're pressing out from the back. They're comfortable in all positions. And we breezed past it, to be honest. I mean, even when we went 1-0 up, I thought, you know what, we're gonna coast this now. And we did. Went 2-0 up, and then, you know, for the entire first half, I don't think Brighton really had a main chance, but comfortable professional performance, and we move on.
Yes, we do move on. Couple of super chats here. Another one from Aled. Loving the confidence from Bentancur, so vocal. Yes, we like his performance as well. Another super chat from Will Stewart. Kulu looks like he will need 5 or 6 games to bed in, but Benteke's looks ready to go. Want to see him start midweek. Do you know what? There's a good shout for him starting midweek. You know, he played well when he came on. The thing that I always try to look at is when we play well, how good are the opposition? The opposition are good. We know Brighton are good, but how good did they play? They didn't play well today, other than Basuma, who really looked like they were going to trouble us. And I think Brighton were just poor today. Not taking anything away from Spurs, because Spurs, we did what we had to do.
Yeah.
And we, like you said, we could have scored 4 or 5 more goals easily. But is this game enough to judge Kulu and Bentancur, justifying them starting the match against Southampton on Wednesday?
I mean, probably not, to be fair. I mean, you are right. We did play well, but Brighton were very poor. That being said, when they did come on, Kulusevski's decision-making in that final third was the right decisions. It was right to lay it off to Harry Kane. It was right to lay it off to Bergwijn. If that's Lucas Moura, I don't think he does those things. I think he's a bit greedy in the final third at times.
Or Celso, or Dele.
Yeah, they like to pull the trigger and be that guy. I think he made a very good point on the watch-along saying, could Kulu be the playmaker? And the more I think about it, he might be in for a shout there. He hasn't got the pace to be a winger. You know, he's not as quick as Bergwijn, he's not as quick as Lucas, but the decision-making in the final third, you know, why not?
Do you know what? He could potentially be the Eriksen replacement. I don't want to get carried away because he's only played like 15 minutes, but just looking at his touch and what he's trying to do, he could be that player.
Yeah.
Another super chat from Powder. Really good to see Romero back on as well. What did you make of Romero today? I thought he had a really good game.
Yeah, I thought he was really, really good. I'd probably give him a 7 or 8 out of 10. Everything he decision-making. The way he can just dribble out from the back. We don't have another defender across the line, left wing back or right wing back, that can do that. He looks so...
What do you mean? Sanchez is doing Cruyff turns.
Jesus Christ.
Sanchez doing Cruyff turns.
Yeah, but he gets, you know, he's Kylie Minogue, mate, spinning around all the time.
Kylie Minogue.
When Romero gets on it, he just looks comfortable. And that's why when you pay the big money, you get good players and better players. And if we can mould our defence around him, we've got a strong back line. You know, he's only got 22, 23 years old. I thought he was really, really good today. Unfortunately, the goal comes off a deflected shot from him. But apart from that, you can't really do anything about that.
That's the one thing with Romero, right? He does push quite high up as a defender. He's not scared to go out and engage. And he's a bit rash. So when he slides in, if he doesn't get it, he either gives away a free kick, picks up a yellow,
or puts us in a terrible position.
When he gets it right, it looks brilliant.
Yeah.
It's just, but that's his age. That's where you want. It's a shame he wasn't here 2 years ago because Toby could have taught him.
Yeah, but if we were to bring in a De Vrij, that partnership, he would, you know, you got the experienced head in De Vrij, you know, a title-winning centre-back under Conte, and then you've got that kind of inexperienced defender that makes the rash decisions. It was kind of like when Chelsea had John Terry and David Luiz. John Terry is that leader at the back, but David Luiz make the rest decisions.
Yeah.
That's kind of what
Experienced pro.
Yeah, we could have if we bring in another centre-half, but you know, he's still only young. He's still, 22, 23, like I said. And
he's young, man. I think he's 21, 22, isn't he?
Yeah, he's quality centre-half. If we, with our back line as well, when Dyer gets back in there as well, I think that personally, for me, I think Sanchez, Dyer and Romero is a decent partnership in defence, but a lot of people are saying they'd rather play Ben Davies over Sanchez.
The thing is with Ben Davies, he's a left-sided player. He's a left-footed player. Sanchez playing on the left is a disaster. We saw it against who's that team we lost to in Europa Cup 2-1 away.
Oh, Mura.
Yeah, when
Sanchez was just embarrassing.
That was Sanchez playing on the left.
Yeah.
So I get why fans say that.
And then we don't have a lot of options though, because like Tanganga comes in, he wants to play centre back a lot of the time.
Well, when you play it back free, you need the players to play it. I'm still not convinced we've got the players to play it yet. You know, we are still, as Conte says, we need 2-3 years to build the squad he wants. We've only listen, it's our first transfer window. We need at least another 3-4 of those windows to build the team. I think this summer, I see another centre back coming in. I see another midfielder coming in. Definitely another striker. Probably a right back. Maybe a left back. Who knows? But I see 4 or 5 Conte players coming in.
Yeah. And this is the thing as well.
Maybe even a backup goalie because Galini, I don't think we're going to keep him.
Yeah, we spoke a lot about goalkeepers, didn't we, on the watch long? But I think Conte likes to bring in a lot of level-headed, experienced players. You know, he brought in the likes of Perisic. He brought in Eriksen when he was at Inter. He brought in Lukaku, and then he also brought in young players like Hakimi. So he likes the balance, whereas Mourinho will just bring in, you know, players that are like 32, 33 and get them to do the job. But like I've been preaching on my channel for, you know, ever since even in the summer when we wanted him, Conte is that good. He just improves the trash we've got. Look at Emerson Royale. He played really well today. No, he'll probably get sent off now against Southampton.
Well, I praised Emerson once in this match, and he just passed the ball to someone else. So, by the way, seeing as we're talking about channels, make sure you get over to Henry Wright TV, sign and subscribe. Get over to my channel, Tottenham Away, sign and subscribe. And of course, we are Tottenham TV. Like the show.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed, you better subscribe. Henry, let me just run through a few teams for you, right? And tell me who just a yes or no. if you take them in the next round of the FA Cup. All right.
Is it matter what stadium or just take them?
No, just take them.
Go on.
Right. Middlesbrough,
Yes, take them.
Chelsea,
No, avoid like the plague.
West Ham,
Take,
Crystal Palace,
take,
Everton.
avoid.
They battered Brentford for one.
Not only that, it's because new manager, new bounce, and knowing us, we'd get Everton away, and Dele Alli would score the winner, and that would be like salt in the wounds.
Okay, so Everton, you said a no.
Yeah, just purely new manager, new bounce. They're going to buy into Lampard instantly, aren't they?
All right.
However, if the game was at home, I'd take it.
Well, no, it's just yes or no.
Then no,
No. Huddersfield,
I'll take.
Manchester City.
Take.
Really?
Yeah, if we get City at home, I fancy us. But then again, if it's away at the empty head, it's curtains.
And it's a no. 'Cause
It's 50. Okay, it's a no. Yeah,
it's a no. Peterborough,
take,
Southampton,
take,
Stoke,
take,
Norwich,
take,
Luton Town.
take.
We're through, and tomorrow's game in the FA Cup, I believe, is so Liverpool, Cardiff. So Liverpool,
Avoid.
and then it's Forest are playing Leicester. I don't know who's going to win that. Would you take Forest or Leicester?
Yeah, take him. Yeah,
Both of them.
yep. Like I said, all we've got to do is avoid Liverpool, City, and Chelsea. I fancy us. Listen, even those three, apart from Chelsea,
So there's
I fancy us to beat anyone at home under contract, apart from Chelsea, because we have this emotional block that we cannot perform against them. To put it into perspective, we played Chelsea 4 times this season. They scored 8 goals. They were 3-0. They scored 3 goals in 15 minutes at our ground, right? The first game in the Premier League, and 2 of their defenders scored them. Rudiger and Thiago Silva. We cannot beat Chelsea. There is a mental block at the moment, but it's like that thing. As soon as we do beat Chelsea, we will get past it. It's like when Arsenal, for years, Thierry Henry used to, run rings around our defenders, and then we kind of started beating them a bit more. And
then Poch arrived.
yeah, and then Poch arrived. And
Actually, Redknapp beat them, didn't he?
yeah,
Harry Redknapp beat them.
even Juan de Ramos beat them 5-1 in the League Cup final.
Oh, I was there.
We got rid of.
That was
You get rid of these mental blockages, and it's like eventually you can do it. It's like Chelsea used to beat Arsenal for years, and then Arsenal started beating them, and then it kind of like balanced out.
So out of the 16 teams left,
Just avoid the top 3.
we can't get ourselves. So there's 12 teams that we would be confident in drawing against.
Yeah.
So really, you got to say, odds-wise, we should get a favourable draw in the 5th round. I mean, we never know, but
I know exactly what we're going to get.
go on.
We're going to get Everton, I think. I think we'll get Everton. Everton or Chelsea. That's what we'll get.
If we get Chelsea, I'll give up. If we get Chelsea again this season, I absolutely give up with it. Honestly.
Do you? I don't want to say it, but we are due a win. We have to. They were awful today as well. Their midfield, their defenders are their top goal scorers.
If we draw Chelsea, I want them in the final.
Nah.
I want
In
them
an
in the
ideal
final.
world,
No, do you know why? Because we beat them in the Carabao Cup final 2008, and on a cup final day, Conte can't be defensive, wave the white flag. He's got to go for it, and that's why I think maybe, just maybe, if we do beat them, it's in the final.
in an ideal situation,
And the season's over, so we ain't got to worry about Premier League matches in between.
and they might be further in the Champions League, this and that. Well, in an ideal situation, we want Chelsea to draw West Ham away. They can't win.
Or Liverpool.
And then Man City to get Liverpool away, and then Liverpool to get whoever the wins out the first game, and then we just keep getting Luton Town or
Cambridge.
or
If
whoever's down the bottom.
If Liverpool, City, West Ham, and Chelsea can all draw each other next round, that'd be just wonderful. Wonderful.
Give us who's the lowest ranked team in the Actually, no, don't. Give us someone like
Lowest ranked teams probably there's Wigan,
give us Stoke.
Stoke, yeah,
It's a good away day. Stoke. Huddersfield, yeah. Palace,
Yeah.
Bournemouth, any of those teams, even Peterborough. But if we
Hartlepool.
if we do get one of the big guns, it better be at home. And you say that as well. Liverpool don't really play the strongest teams in the cup.
I think what Liverpool do is,
And actually, just quickly, the 5th round is around a week before the League Cup final. So if we get Liverpool or Chelsea, they might have one eye on that.
The thing is, Liverpool showed in the Carabao Cup they can be missing good players. And
Yeah, go Jota FC.
They went to the Arsenal fans were celebrating a 0-0 draw at Anfield like they'd won the World Cup. Yeah, we'll take them back.
Yeah,
to
they had
our
half
ground.
hour against City.
They went back
don't
to their
forget that.
ground, and Mane, Salah, all missing again. Liverpool dominated that game. I think we as fans just underestimate how good Liverpool are.
Yeah, even without Salah and Mane.
Yeah, we
Diego Jota is...
underestimate how good they actually are. Klopp's been there for years. Their philosophy, their way of playing, it's embedded, it's ingrained. They've got match winners, and Diaz as well. Now he's a player. He's such a good player. So
Yeah.
you know they're
adding fire to an already
Liverpool's the only
strong...
team I don't want to play. We never ever beat Liverpool in cup game. We never. Cup finals,
Would you rather
semi-finals.
Chelsea, Liverpool?
I'd rather Chelsea. Yeah. I'd rather Chelsea, honestly.
Nah, not after this season. They can't. The thing is, Chelsea can't do us 5 times in one season. That just will be.
So I want Chelsea then.
Oh,
So I want Chelsea.
I don't even want to think about it.
Honestly, for me, Liverpool have always owned us when it comes to silverware. Chelsea do dominate us, but we do once in a while do something against them. That Carabao Cup final, that win away at their ground, even the Battle of the Bridge, we didn't lose that, we drew. How many times have we beaten Chelsea at our ground under Poch? I get right now...
At Wembley as well.
Right? Yeah. I mean, you look at Chelsea now, right? They spent £300 million last summer. Their team is just mental. Their squad is probably the most... Them and City have got the biggest squads, right? We're just starting our transitional phase with Conte. It will come. We will give them a game. It will come in a year or two. We will give them a proper game and probably beat them. But if you said to me this season in the cup, Liverpool or Chelsea, I'll take Chelsea. I do not want Liverpool.
I personally would take Liverpool just because we can't. We've got a mental blockage over Chelsea. I know what you're saying about history. You know, we have been embarrassed by that lot, but you know, I still would take them. Chelsea they've destroyed us. 8-0 in aggregate. Now it's a bit different now though. We've got Romero back, Son's back. You know, Kulu's in the team now. Benson Core's in the team, and Chelsea are playing proper dog shit football.
Just look at tonight. The Brighton didn't play well tonight, but they still created chances, right? If those chances fall to Jota, Mane, Salah, Diaz.
Sadio Mane might not be there though. Is the 5th round before the AFCON final?
Yeah. The AFCON finals tonight, isn't it? It's today, this weekend. The 5th round's in a couple of weeks. They'll be back for it. I just feel that even when Brighton didn't play well, they had chances. If it falls to the right players, it's a different game. And Liverpool have got those players.
Yeah, they got world-class talent for the front three.
And again, just like when we played Liverpool, all them chances we missed against Liverpool and we should have beaten them, we've done it again today.
Yeah.
We missed so many chances. The Reggie shot, the Son shot, the ball that fell to Kane, he's hit it into Rosette, the Bergwijn miss, the Son open goal, the Emerson from 6. Honestly, you can't miss chances like that when we play Liverpools and Chelseas. You can't.
Yeah.
They'll
punish you.
And we do. And we do. So that's why we need... That's why for me, Henry, I was crying out in the transfer window. The 2 players I wanted more than anything else was a striker and a goal-scoring midfielder. Just to take the weight off Son and Kane a bit.
Yeah.
But
Kulu
it's going to take time. It's going to take time.
Only time will tell. Go on, I'm saying we'll get Everton. Who do you reckon we'll get in the next round?
I think we're going to get a crappy team. I think we're going to get like a Stokey, Huddersfieldy type.
At home?
I don't know. I don't know where, but I don't think we'll get a big side. I think we'll
get Everton at home. That's my prediction.
I'd rather Everton at home than Goodison.
Yeah, Goodison.
I don't want to go Goodison in the cup.
Nah.
Didn't they knock us out in the cup last year, Everton? 5-4.
Yeah, 5-3. No, it was 5-4. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that
Davinson
crazy.
Sanchez got a brace, didn't he?
Davinson Sanchez. Dean Cruyff turns. I'm going to call him Davinson Cruyff. Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it up and then we'll go to the fan calling show then.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're happy tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, happy as pig and shit.
We're happy.
We're through to the next round. And yeah, we move.
Guys, we'll be with you shortly to do the fan calling show. Spurs are through to next round. We're happy. Hope you're happy. Call us up and tell us what you think. Catch you later.